So I think it's about time for video games. This game does save automatically. How about that? Oh, shoot. I pushed the wrong button. Welcome to Tell Me Why. To be fair, requested we play this during Pride Month. So, hey, welcome to this. It's also free this month if you like this, if you're like digging it and you want to see more. Great news. You can also play it yourself. How amazing. And to be fair, let me know that there's some trigger warnings for this game. So I'm going to post that link in chat. You go. It says some, what is the story? What is it? Gameplay? I'm really glad it says, tell me why you set in rural Alaska, a region of the world that's home to many indigenous communities. What steps did Donut Entertainment and Xbox take to ensure the representation of Alaska Native culture is respectful? That's great. Then there's some spoilers about, so there might be transphobia in this game. It says, does it depict any transphobia? In Chapter 1, Tyler will face some ignorant comments and microaggressions from a few people in Delos Crossing, family friends who knew and cared about Tyler 10 years ago who have not seen him since his transition. One moment in Chapter 2 includes a scenario dependent on your choices in which Tessa may attempt to deny Tyler's identity as a man. In this situation, both twins stand up for Tyler, and the player is not given an opportunity to reconcile with Tessa. And then Chapter 3, all characters interact respectfully with Tyler and without microaggressions. Tyler is never called by his birth name and Tell Me Why. Great. So there's that. There are moments where a gun is pointed at Tyler. And Tyler is unintentionally knocked to the ground during an escape and does not sustain injuries. None of these events are motivated by transphobia, it says. Is there homophobia against Michael, a queer Tinglet man? No, there's no homophobia against Michael. Great. And no, there's no violence against Michael. Okay, so if you want to know more, there's of course spoilers in the game, but there's a full explanation of what's going on in the game. Hey, Tab Before Midnight, you gave this game a go and you really enjoyed it. I'm glad to hear that. And Chaos Queen, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You love how it respects culture and the trans community and people in general. Yeah, I'm excited to find out about this game and what the heck it even is about, because I have no idea. Meow. I need to get back to the Twitch page so I can find out when the ad break is running. Great. Can I push the buttons on this controller? Okay, I guess this might be more of a mouse and keyboarder, huh? Okay. I suppose that's gonna be the way of it tonight. Just gotta get used to it. Hello, keyboard. Come here. Thank you. I don't know if this is gonna... What does it mean, connection in progress? Oh, it's calibration. That's fine. Okay. Alright, this looks good to me. Enter. New game. Tell me why it's a story-based game that takes your choices into account to shape your relationships with other characters. Choose wisely. Okay, it was like Sparkle or not Sparkle. Okay. It's a mouse and keyboard kind of thing, yeah. Tiny's a part of it too. I had to take Tiny down for a second while my brother was doing his Zoom appointment, because I didn't want there to be questions about why you have a little mouse in your microphone. We're in Delos Crossing, Alaska, 2005. In the police department. Tell me why. That's gonna be stuck in my head. This person looks like they were hurt or dirty at some point.
Hey, kiddo. I need to ask you a few questions, okay?
Is that a cookie? Is it coffee, maybe? Is it like coffee?
Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut. She had a gun.
Ooh, danger.
Take your time.
She freaked out.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. My mom tried to kill me, so
Yeah, that sounds very not okay.
I stabbed her.
Ooh. I mean, you
I
were
killed
defending
my
yourself,
mother.
so. That's tough. Chapter 1, Homecoming. Cool. A lot of loading going on, okay. The only PS1 game you know on... the only Barbie game you know on PS1 is Super Sports. Barbie Super Sports? That sounds interesting. The Fireweed Residential Center. I think I just saw a nice little trans pride flag poster in the corner. I was so worried that the game was out of sync. It's a cool sweater. Wait, did you go to sleep in that sweater? Excuse me? Who's wearing boots in the house? Brushing your teeth wearing boots? No. You're gonna get toothpaste on your sweater. Oh my god. Literally just some mascara, that's it. No liner. Good for her. I see I can't do that. I gotta wear the big wings and stuff. The resub frog is doing it? The resub. Oh, you're right. But do they go to sleep in boots? They are in a bed in boots. True, true, true. You're right. You know, we support that frog. That frog is a queer icon. I wish any of the hoodies I have was that well made. Are you kidding me? Where are people getting well-made hoodies from? Are they $800? It's like an American sitcom where everyone sits on the sofa in the bed in their shoes. Yeah, like, take the shoes off. Chocolate snacks? Give me some chocolate snacks. See, they had a box of chocolate snacks. Please give me water and sunshine. Thanks. Big switch. Dog strike begins this week. Police chief Brown. Okay, I think it's removed. Don't be that close. You're not going to be that close to me, huh? You're not going to do that to me. Oh, I may not be able to play this one for very long. Excuse me. We may not be able to play this thing for very long. Subtitle size, game font size, closed captioning, hold input, dyslexia friendly thing, contrast, auto follow. Camera mouse smoothing. Yeah, definitely have that on, but what about the video? Can you advance settings? Swim mode, frame rate, graphical view distance, very high. No, the highest you could put. Is this the highest? Maybe it'll oh, hold on, hit no on that one. Maybe we'll hit enter to apply. Okay.
Everything's fine.
Maybe it'll pull out. This one may not last very long today, y'all. Oh, not this. If I have to be sick, so do all of you. Now let's look at this poster for us.
Artwork all day.
It's pretty cool.
I could look at this artwork all day.
And you will, because I'm gonna get motion sick.
I could look at this artwork all day.
I hope so.
Not the prettiest of my creations.
A little
She
robot
really
with
kinda
pins.
looks like me in the morning.
She looks like you in the morning. Interesting. Love the eyeball. Lot of fun space stuff going on. Okay.
Probably not gonna see any stars at this time of day.
God, imagine being this effortlessly pretty. I'm so mad. She's like, I'm just gonna put some mascara on. Like, okay. All right, girl.
Why would
Some
it
of
be
us
in
have
here?
redness we have to deal with every day. Oh, I thought that said I can fix him. And I was like, oh no, not the self-help book on fixing your relationship. I can fix this. I like to see that. That's nice. A little do-it-yourself thing. And more boots, because we can't have enough, can we? A little box cutter, some scissors, some pliers, some tape, measuring tape, paints, a good book. You might need that in 2005 or whenever this game
Can't
is set.
believe we're gonna go back to that house.
A house
At least
where
I'll
the
have
stabbing
Tyler.
happened and the shooting almost happened.
One more season.
The grave
What am I
risen.
even gonna do with myself when it's over?
I wonder if
Get
this is a
invested
Walking
in
Dead
the lives of
reference.
real people?
Oh wow, did she play hockey? That's cool. Look at these cool lights. Ugh, imagine having like a sensibility of design this cool. Like, I'm just gonna string these lights here in the corner. Like, that's smart. Man. Stickers on the wall, very interesting. Okay. Got the solar system. Big fan of the sun and whatnot. I gotta scooch back to see this thing. There we
I
go.
wonder if Tyler will even recognize me. Oh, right. I stashed them down here.
Yeah. What? I don't know what it is that I stashed in here, but I sure as hell did it. You know that box smells musty. What is this? Keys? Yoda? Oh, original Funko Pop.
So that's where you've been
When it
hiding.
was Funko Pop and they made it out of wood. I hope this doesn't lock me out of looking at the rest of the room. Oh boy. That rug is great. You can get those for like $19.99
Right.
at Costco these days now.
think
And
I'm
they're
ready to
called
go now.
Ruggables and you can throw them in the dryer and the washer. Just between us.
Ooh, I can't wait to force Tyler to watch this with me. He's
A lot
totally
of
gonna hate it.
posters. Oh my god, look at those cute little lights. Little like Cone Pickle lights or whatever. No, those are books for a second. Oh really? Spent so many hours inspecting the rooms of these games. They're so well designed. I feel like Clamp, the same folks who make the rooms in these games, make the displays at IKEA. You know. Like, if I find a knockoff video game controller, I know it's going to be real. You bought a ton of movie posters off of eBay? Oh, do you have a lot of movie posters in your room? That's cool. Anybody else hang up movie posters? My mom has a bunch, but she doesn't hang them up. She just has, like, art, like, paintings and stuff up.
At least I'll have Tyler.
I don't know what you said, girl.
I have got to make solid plans to see the Geminids. I wonder if Tyler'd want to go. Hey, you want to freeze your ass off watching burning rocks fall through the sky? Yeah, I might need to work on my sales pitch.
Yeah, this hamper situation, I feel you, girl. You bought yourself a nice hamper. Right in front of the radiator? I don't know about that. Those gym clothes are gonna get awful nasty. Who does she hate that she stuck up here? And why isn't it thank Crinden? I'm gonna... Oh yeah, we're a millennial for sure.
I need to bring this with me to Juno.
No other intel on that. Okay. Now that is one high def system. I don't know where the speaker is though. I guess is that thing got the built-in speaker maybe? Okay. Thought I could interact with this thing. Maybe not. It's just a rocket ship with a boo-boo on it.
I should
And-
probably get rid of this.
A
I
journey.
mean, I can stream it anytime I want.
Is this Star Trek?
But
The complete
It makes
series?
me happy just to look at the box.
Is this Star Trek the complete series? I hope so. This says a journey through the stars, which is very Star Trek. Oh my god, they got derbies! Jackie, look. Derby girl. Roller derby. Got derbies and makeup. This palette. Okay. Time and I against any two. The shape of yesterday. Summertime
I
sweet.
wonder if Tyler will even recognize me. Last picture I sent was from the bleaching my hair at home phase.
Okay. Why are you thinking about Tyler when you look at this?
I should probably check my email one more time before I go.
You will never
Oh,
catch me
I've
saying
already
that.
done that 3 times this morning.
Oh my god, girl. What do you need to check your email for? You want to live at an IKEA? I know. I just want to like teleport all the items from one of those rooms to a room, and then I'll be like, no, I don't have to think about this. I don't have to think about these style decisions. That spatial activated memory of a toy in your youth. It was just plastic, no lights or sound, but it was a strong memory. Pretty cool, right? Spaceships are awesome. So much good stuff in this game, right? Okay. She's playing hockey.
Michael and Tyler are so gonna hit it off.
I'm guessing that's her boyfriend or a friend or something. Looking very cool. Great teeth. Great teeth on
It's gonna be
everybody.
so crazy to see him after all these years.
Teddy bear.
Is he gonna like this? Or is it too much?
Would you like to receive this teddy bear? Yes or no? I don't know about it, y'all. To-do list. Gift, itinerary, snacks and drinks, car keys, house keys. Okay.
All right. I think I'm ready to go now.
Well, I'm not. Police Chief Brown asked council to reconsider budget. Probably wants more money. Buy some rocket launchers or something. It would not be a great gift for you. Probably no, but you don't like gifts, like, generally, yeah. I don't mind gifts. I think it's like I recognize its value as like a human ritual, you know? But that's a creepy teddy bear. You have to love somebody a lot to like that teddy bear, I think. Or really love weird teddy bears. Like, if I could get Ziff to weigh in on this bear, Ziff, what do you think about this one? Also, if you're lurking, I don't want to call you out or whatever, but this is a bear I feel like Ziff would like because it's kind of creepy.
At least I'll have Tyler.
Okay, thank God. She has, like, next to this creepy teddy bear. They said I'm not allowed to look at it anymore. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Anyway, there's a little necklace rack next to this, and she has, like, one necklace, 3 pairs of earrings that are mostly geometrical shapes, and maybe, like, a bracelet on the thing. It's a very ornate rack for someone who doesn't wear jewelry. And I am not surprised that this is her makeup kit. She's got maybe 2 brushes to go with it. Really not surprised, honestly. It might just be 1 brush. I don't know how you're gonna... Oh my gosh, she's using the little applicator. That's fine. The applicator that comes with the palette. Not to judge. But that...
Last picture
It's kind of hard to paint with that thing. Which doesn't surprise me that she doesn't. She's kind of a natural girly, it seems.
Why do I still have this?
I don't know what this is.
Every time I look at it, it reminds me of how very single I am.
Okay. Caribbean Dream Senior Prom 2012. Okay. I don't know why you still have that. You can just throw things away. You know that? Depends on the floof levels. If it's super soft, you can make it worth it, yeah. Teddy bear, maybe, depending on the emotion you feel, it wouldn't be for the bear itself. Time and I against any 2. I wonder what that's a parody of, right? She's a crafty girl. She's got a lot of craft stack here. It's nice. Functional mirror. What a flex. Ooh, starting to get sick. Oh, I shouldn't be dilly-dallying so much. Tell me we're going to get into an area where we'll zoom out more.
I'm probably super rusty.
Wow, why don't you put that in a box or something somewhere? A hockey puck's on the floor if you haven't played hockey since high school?
Haven't practiced since high school. I'm probably super rusty.
Wow. How old are you that this is sitting out by the door? That's wild to me, personally. But, you know, she lives a very different life. That's the tell me why. Tell me why you got hockey pucks on the floor if you haven't played since high school. That's wild. Oh, great. Dear Tyler, I know what you're thinking. A letter? Why all weird and formal? What's wrong with an email? Well, I figured, hey, bro, I just wanted to give my twin a shout before reuniting after 10 years of swank juvie is more like letter territory. Whatever. You'll thank me when we're 90 and the machines have taken over and you still have something to read by candlelight. See, I'm always thinking ahead. Anyway, I can't believe you'll be out for real in a few weeks. What? Amazing. I'm definitely going to be awkward when I see you, so please try not to notice, okay? How's your last month going? Are you sad about leaving your mentees? I bet they're going to miss you. I got my tires replaced, so I'm all good to pick you up, and you can save the snark for when you see my ride. She's been through a lot, and we can't all be car guys. Anyway, the Vetchies let me take the day off, so we can go straight to the old house and get it ready for sale and everything. Can't wait to never think about that place again. I really can't wait to see you. I don't know if I made that clear. Smiley face. Love you, Allison. Okay. I was about to say, I don't want to read this letter. I was going to say, I hope there's nothing plot important in this, because I don't like having to parse through other people's handwriting. For a second, you thought the mirror wasn't going to reflect. They're just flexing that they can do it. How are you going to clean the floor without moving the hockey pucks off the floor since high school, right? Does the Roomba know? Does she got a Roomba? Is it not? Is it like, oh, I see you, fellow puck-shaped thing. I will not kill you this time. You know? Cool. Letter.
Can't
Hey, they
believe I'm
both
about
have
to
the
leave this
sorry
room
we're
for the
skating
last time.
sticker.
Okay, I'm pretty much done here. I just need to grab my goblin and I'm off.
Grab your goblin, my dude. Is this a goblin? The Dark Arc of Destiny. I don't know what this is. Enigmas? Amigos? The light distribution.
Man, the soundtrack to my angsty teen years. I'll leave it for the next rebel. They're
Oh,
gonna need it
okay.
more
He's
than I
leaving the
do.
facility.
Bummed I have to leave this behind, but the old house would probably collapse if I blasted this inside.
Bring your CDs, dude. I don't get it.
Been listening to this on a loop lately.
What? You're gonna regret not bringing your CDs. Okay, a lot of duct tape and scissors. I love the basketball hoop above the trash. Has anybody had that? Yeah, very dirty corner near the door. You know, all the dirt's coming in there too, Atlas. It's wild. Remember the earlier Myst games don't have readable text, so it's better to find the text of the journals online. Interesting, interesting. Wow, it must be cold because he's got that like RDR2 Sherpa lined denim jacket plus the hoodie combo, but no hat. I hope he puts a hat on. Freeze your ears off. Best mentor you escape,
I miss
Yaya
these dumb-dumbs.
Condios. Good luck. See you soon. We'll miss you. Later, later, Tyler. I said later, Tater. Love you, Ty. Oh, cute. I think it should have said later, Tater. Okay, Fireweed Youth Center Student Artist Show at Grindhouse. Tyler Ronan, 20 matches, young tinglet artist with favorite local venue.
And he's going places. And I'll be able to say I helped him on his way.
Pretty cool. Stuff I gotta do. Tutoring. Help Rez with college admissions essay by end of week. Call Dr. Beck regarding counseling sessions with Jeremy. Meet Aaron regarding gardening program setup. Finish paperwork for Escape W2 and letter November 2nd. Something for Allison.
Is there any way I can... Nah, that's someone else's problem now.
I guess he's not gonna have to do one of these things. Okay.
Is there any way I can... Nah.
Yeah, I
that's
guess we're
someone
in June,
else's
Alaska, so it is cold. You've never thought of a basketball hoop above the trash? It's such a great idea because then you could just go like, you know, blast off the trash right into the can. The Transgender Man's Guide to Healthy Masculinity by Alex Green. Songs of Innocence by William Blake. Okay, a fellow Blake fan.
I know most of these by heart at this point.
Wow, that's wild. What about Songs of Experience? Better be. It's not under there because it says Alaskan something or other. Why have just Songs of Innocence if you're not going to have Songs of Experience? You know? Maybe it was out at the library. Shelter from the Flood by Ina Beckford.
Wish I could have finished this before I left, but God, it was a slog.
Yeah, I feel you sometimes. Sometimes you know, your eyes are bigger than your stomach when it comes to reading. Yeah, let's look at. Oh, of course we have a matching box. The Goblin is what he needs.
Bye, Herbert.
Oh, bye, Herbert the Flower. Celebrate, Educate, Unite, Trans Visibility March on Juneau. March 31st, 2014. Brought to you by the Juneau Coalition for Equality. Comment about the poster. Fire in the Hole.
You stay here. Educate the youngsters in classic cinema.
A Quentin Babolino film. Is that cinema? I'm sure that's Tarantino, but anybody see any Quentin Babolinos? Where is MASH when I can ask about real cinema? Maybe Manny would know.
Denali. I need to get my application ready for next summer.
Oh, look at this. A Japanese poster on baseball. I want to know about that. An Oki Desu ka production? That's wild. Jeremy Verbeck, Jeff Student, Minato Kazumi, and Lulo something something. Oh, little We Miss You Tyler thing. That's cute. Take me. This box of junk treasure is now yours by the first law of finders keepers. Okay, so he's leaving some junk for like the next person who moves into this place, I guess. Lots of fish. Testosterone, testosterone, testosterone. Monday the 2nd. Refill testosterone prescription. Yeah. Ooh, that looks really scary. That poster looks really creepy. Yeah, it does allow you to view some things, but not others, right? Okay, let's read this. Hey, Aaron, I know I'm bad at this, but I just want to say you've been the best counselor an at-risk yet redeemable youth, haha, could want. Thanks for putting up with me and helping in more ways than you know. I'll try to make it count outside Fireweed. Survival is rebellion. Thanks, man. Tyler. Okay. He's got to get that letter out. Okay, I think we saw everything. Front door is a bit dirty from where the door swings. That's not a surprise. All right, goblin time.
Hey, little guy.
Look at this
You're
little
gonna be
dude. It's so
reunited with your
cute.
sister soon.
Well, did we take it? Okay, thank God. You smile whenever you hear mention of Queen or Maryland. Alex May is a
Cool.
card-carrying
I guess I'm
astrophysicist
totally ready to go now.
who promoted Pluto during the New Horizons flyby. What is the New Horizons flyby? I'm so sorry. When you say promoted Pluto, doesn't mean like made Pluto a real planet or whatever? I'm glad he left the next person a little note that says, give me water and light, you know? Don't want that plant to die. We have tomorrows for a reason. Girl, look at the road. Oh my God, driving me nuts. She's just gonna look at that thing and wrap herself around a tree, for Christ's sake. Tell me why you took your eyes off the road. Littering? She threw the bear out the car. I'm flabbergasted. I don't understand. She's a very strange person.
Hi, Tyler.
Come on, hug now.
First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine, Allison. Hi's a good place to start.
God, it's good to see you.
There you go.
Likewise.
They have matching boots. That's fun.
You have anything else you need to get?
Nope, this is it.
God, I
Last
wish I
10
had a
years
cute
and
teddy bear
back.
with a huge head right now.
Then we should get going. We just have time to make the morning ferry.
Too bad I threw that out the window on the highway.
You look good in that.
Thanks. One of my mentees designed it.
It's really good.
Yeah,
That's
he's
wild.
so incredibly talented. I got a couple of local coffee shops to hang his art.
Tyler Ronan, shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Yep, we're screwed.
So, are you gonna miss anything about this place?
Oh, probably the people. He seemed to have a lot
Honestly,
of great connections. I didn't see
people.
anything about food in his room,
The
so.
other residents, my mentees, my counselor Aaron. It took me a while to fit in, but once I did, it felt like home. They made me feel safe. Safe enough to be me.
That's so great. I'm really happy for you.
We planning to drive to Delos Crossing or push?
Mm-hmm.
You are
Already
welcome to
judgy
walk.
about the car, of
Nah,
course.
I'll take my chances.
Need one last look or anything?
Looked. Let's go.
Yeah, great to be in a place. I mean, kind of amazing to have a juvenile corrections facility be a great place to grow up, especially as a young trans man. I'm really glad that that was there for him. Maybe it's different up in Fireweed. Okay, it was the only probe to fly by and study Pluto and its moons close up. You only learned about it because you found the book by accident and you started listening to it. You loved it.
I am
see.
100%
How
not
about
creative enough to make that stuff up. Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
that? Wow.
No way.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip bags.
Wow.
You go where the food is.
Oh, I can relate to that.
So then what
What's this
happened?
car doing?
I'm not sure.
car's
I think
spinning
they
in
couldn't get him to
place.
leave, so they tranked him.
Oh, poor buddy. Shot in the ass just for getting the munchies.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Safety first in bear country.
Yeah, but prevention is best. Common sense goes a long way in keeping them from getting shot.
The bear is fine, Tyler.
For now.
What if the
Maybe they've
bear's
been
ass
talking about
hurts? You never
loosening
know.
up regulations on trophy hunting again. Higher bag limits, inhumane ground traps, even bringing back hibernation hunting.
Ooh, that's terrible.
What kind
Killing
of
a bear
asshole
while to
gets off
sleep?
on killing a sleeping animal? I'm not against hunting, but predators play a vital role in the health of our natural parks. What? Why are you smiling? I'm being serious.
Oh, I can tell, Ranger Tyler.
His hair must be. His
Not
head
yet.
must be getting so
But
cold.
at least I got the school part
She
out
needs
of
to
the
share
way.
her beanie.
I can't believe you've got a bachelor's already. While I boast a half-completed certificate in accounting from an online college that may have stolen my credit card number.
Oh.
You'll figure out what you want. You have time.
She should do astrophysicist stuff or
How are you
whatever.
feeling?
Astronomy, astrology, something.
Like I'm about
Planet
to drive
stuff.
straight into a whiteout, and my fog lights are dead.
Oh. Am I playing the video game? Ecology matters.
What
yeah.
about you,
We'll just stay like this.
Allison?
Huh?
Whoa. Zoned out there for a second.
Huh.
Sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're right here, standing beside me, on our way to Delos.
You don't have to
He
apologize.
should put his hood up.
It's a lot.
Some people are more accustomed to the cold, I guess.
Why did we take the ferry instead of the coast road?
Because I didn't want to be stuck in the car with you for an extra 2 hours.
Wow.
Ha ha.
We have to take the ferry. It's the only way to reach Delos from Fireweed.
I see. Well, good. I don't think my stomach could have taken 2 more hours of how you handle curves.
I'm sorry. Do you want to take over driving while we
I am
dock?
managing being
No.
motion sick right
You're gonna
now.
have to get back behind that wheel at some point, you know.
Look, I put a fireweed van nose first in a ditch.
Hey, at least you missed the porcupine.
We hoping there's
I'm
not
guessing
too much
things
to
haven't
scan on
changed
this
much.
horizon. We might have to
Meaning
just.
Delos? Still the capital of
enjoy
East
this
Jesus
view.
Nowhere. Can't wait to get out of here.
Did they say East Jesus? Oh. Left shift. Oh. Don't know what this is.
Guess that normal life you wanted didn't live up to your expectations, huh?
I mean, having cable and full-time electricity was definitely a
Can I,
plus.
like, pause this? Okay, great. It's like how you felt seeing your best friends after over a year of talking to them only over Skype and the phone. Like you really were excited to see them, or like you didn't want to spend 2 hours in a car with them and instead you want to take the ferry. I'm not really sure, to be fair.
But no one ever forgets anything in a small town. You get marked a weirdo and that's it. That's your life.
At least you had Michael.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have survived high school without him.
Bet you're gonna miss him when you move to Juneau. How's he doing?
Good. Good,
Did
good.
they like break
but
up
I
already?
haven't seen him much outside of work
Okay.
lately. He's been busy with his dance and helping his clan organize a potlatch.
Was
Is
that Michael that took her to
smoke
the
coming out
dance?
of
I can't remember.
Stonehouse?
Oh. Which one is the
Guess someone
smokehouse? I don't
finally
know.
bought that old shack.
That or the ghosts are cozying up by the fire.
Think the new owners know it's totally haunted?
I'm sure Tina
Oh,
did her
Michael, I
best to
think
keep
was
them
like
from
the
figuring it out.
the
At
gay
least until
man
the
in
paperwork
the
was
trigger
signed.
warning. So
Ugh.
maybe like
That house always
So-
gave me the creeps.
like
Those windows are
potentially
like huge,
a lot
gawking
of folks.
eyes.
You just take your gay bestie to prom.
You think people talk about our house this way?
Probably.
So, we're really going back there, huh?
To Stonehouse?
I mean, we're going home.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Think the house will sell?
No interested buyers yet. Turns out people don't line up to buy murder
Hmm.
houses with no electricity.
At least it's got one hell of a view, unlike Juneau.
Hey, Juneau has mountain views aplenty. It just also has people and fun. You still thinking you might be my roomie?
Thinking about it.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Oh.
Shoot.
I was told... I mean, after you, well, graduated, I guess, and became a mentor 3 years ago, you still basically spent all your time at Fireweed, right?
Pretty much.
So he graduated
There
from
were a few
juvie and
times
then
I
he
tried
was like
to go to these
mentoring
meetups
stuff.
for trans people in Juneau,
Okay.
but something always came up. I probably should have put myself out there more, but it was better to be around in case the residents needed me.
So you were free to come and go as you pleased.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just being an overly invested sister. Curious how you spent your time.
You were surprised they're actually there in 3D physical space. I bet that's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool to like really see people. I feel like I felt that way at TwitchCon as well. It was like, whoa, these people that were on my TV screen, now they're here. Wild. People that live in a little box on my phone, I can't believe they're here.
Allison,
Yeah?
spit it out.
Okay, you need to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
Don't drop that in the water.
It's a gift.
Not the teddy bear, huh? Okay.
I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't.
And your adopted father.
Is
the
he gonna
man who
throw that
didn't
in the
let you
Wawa?
visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed him up, Tyler. They thought it was best for both of us.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
It's a peace offering. And you're the two most important people in my life.
So
Please.
the cop who arrested him adopts, I guess, the daughter, but not the son.
For me,
He can't buy my forgiveness with some cheap-ass trinket.
Please don't throw in
it's
the
a
water.
gift, Tyler.
Think
You
of a
know
fish.
what gift giving means in Tlingit culture, and what it means to refuse one.
Just put it in your pocket, man. We'll see how you go, you know? See how it goes. Put that in your pocket.
Fine. I'll take it, but I'm not going to wear it.
Really?
Really.
There you go. Keep it in your
Just so we're
pocket.
clear, this was for you, not Chief Brown.
You know, you could call him Eddie.
That's a bit
Or
much.
even Uncle?
Hard pass.
Don't know if I'd be cozying up to the guy who arrested me. Don't know. Just, yeah. I'm with Tyler on this one. We got ghosts.
Did you hear that?
Is it like a bear? Is it a whale? Is it a bear ghost whale?
Whoa!
That's pretty sick.
No place like home.
Wow, whales just hanging out.
Would it ruin the moment if I said I needed to call home?
Yes. Completely.
Sorry.
Go ahead and stop apologizing all the time.
Okay, sorry. Thanks.
Okay, yeah. She has the same issue as me. Okay, well, let's try not to get motion sick. Well, here we go.
It's so weird being back on this boat.
Got life vests. What am I gonna do? Inspect other people's cargo. Y'all got any bodies in here? Okay. Okay.
Impressive, ain't she?
You go hunting?
You planning to land a moose with that?
Good eye. On a draw and a bull tag up this way.
You got your license and tag on you?
Why, yes, officer. Every Everything's in order. You hunt?
Oh. I like to fish, actually.
I fish, mostly.
No shame in that. Anyway, you'll find there's lots of good fishing spots around here, if you know what to look for. Where you headed?
Delos Crossing?
Same here. You from around here?
Yep.
Born
I'm
and
the
bred.
guy who stabbed his mom.
Ah, you don't say. I moved to Anchorage around your age. Delos was mostly Alaskan natives then.
Please don't say anything racist.
Haven't been home in 5 years.
You visiting family?
Oh, so you owed your
Now
family
looking
a
at my
visit?
phone, I guess
I'll
it's time
say.
to chat with
You may not
strangers.
know it yet, but your folks, they get old real fast.
Well,
Right.
well,
I'm
one's in the
Alex, by
ground.
way. Alex Gershwin. No relation.
Huh?
To George Gershwin. Gershwin, the pianist. Folks are always asking for a
Oh,
read,
okay.
So I try to hit it off.
That's fun.
Oh,
Gershwin does sound familiar.
What'd you say your name was?
You can call me Tyler. No relation to the kid who stabbed his
just
mom.
call me Tyler.
All right. Good to meet you, Tyler.
Likewise, sir.
Oh, I guess I have to click here.
See you around town.
See you, pal. Headshot.
Yikes.
Crime control. Okay. Big fan of shooting stuff, huh? Mind if I look in your car in a weird way? Mind if I, like, peer into your windows or whatever? Beer is my sport. Check my six-pack. Beer is my sport? What does that mean? You enjoy a good beer from time to time, sir?
Hey, Allison. Can we take the scenic route instead of the highway?
Okay.
Allison?
Don't think she can hear you.
Guess not.
Ooh, there's a dance performance coming up. Hell yeah. Gak Sha Yi is a dance group that celebrates ancestry, community, and tradition. We invite you to join us for invitational drumming, singing, and dancing. Share and celebrate our culture. I'm not sure how to pronounce X's in Singlet. Hopefully we'll find out in this game. Wouldn't that be great? Also, great that this game is lining up with one of my interests of finding out more about Native American and indigenous folks' histories and cultures. Monday the 16th on 2015. Is it 2015 right now? Free and open to the public. Okay, cool. Got that. Under the Sea. Gastineau High School Winter Formal. Okay, that's
Gastineau
fun.
Winter formal? Fancy. Wait, wasn't that Allison's high school?
Maybe. There's no substitute protector, only home. Yeah, stop eating the apple that is the earth. Introduction to making Devil's Club tea. Our way of life, community, and cultural programming sponsored by the Huna Heritage Foundation. Learn how to harvest and process Devil's Club. Oh, Devil's Club is a. Okay, I thought this was a tea club, but for the devils. This is actually Devil's Club is a sort of local flora. The only reason I know about Denali is there is a drag queen named Denali who's not from Denali, but I think visited there on a cruise. She used to perform on cruise ships. But she is an ice skater. Anyway, what a beautiful name Denali is. She's in the latest All Stars for Drag Race. You don't often either, but you're glad it's genuine stuff and not made up. Yeah, like in a lot of media you've enjoyed over the years. Yeah. Wasn't there a guy who was making up stuff about indigenous people in like Star Trek Next Generation? Or was that Voyager or something? Didn't like somebody just make up a bunch of stuff and it was like not great? Dewdrop in bed and breakfast. House is walk-in freezer and space for deer and fish processing. Cool. Cool. Oh, canoe for sale. Strong and sturdy fiberglass. Transform for 5 HP. $500 including oars, no bargaining. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I'm being walked out of this moment because it's time.
Shall we?
Cool.
Let's go.
Back to the car, Ronan.
Back in the car, baby. Yeah, Voyager. I heard that there was some just like literally just made up stuff. I like the way that the that Allison's hair just is like this permanently. It's just like collected here. She doesn't have to worry about a bad hair day because her hair is a polygon. Yes, right? You're so disappointed to learn that because you liked the character Chakotay and the bits of his culture that you learned about. Yeah. And they were just making stuff up. Wild. I wonder if this game's gonna have robots in it. A lot of games we've been playing secretly have robots in it. Alright, girl. Unless you're aiming to hit your brother with a car, you gotta get out. Okay. You cannot answer that. I think robots would be an excellent addition to any video game. But I'm biased. Hi, Manny. Good to see you. You set up your Switch too? Hell yes. You see your favorite Souls lore streamer, Ingenue, driving a faux Bronco? Wait. In what? What in that? Is that Quelaag? Is that the Ingenue person? I feel like I know this person in this game. Oh, does this driver look like Quelaag? That's great. I thought you were playing Mario Kart, Manny, and like suddenly, like she was in your game. So this is a story about two twins, and I think
It's
so.
basically
Tyler stabbed his
exactly like I
mom because his
remember.
mom was trying to kill him.
Only
He just got out of juvie,
Like a
and
Polaroid
also
left on a
stopped
window
mentoring at
sill.
juvie.
from the outside, it almost looks charming.
Charm's
Traumatique.
not the problem. Structural integrity may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will
100%. That's what most
tear
people
it down?
do.
If someone buys
No
it, they can do
way!
whatever they
Allison
want
is
with
actually
it.
based off
You
her.
wouldn't
She was
care
doing
at all.
community manager for this game.
Would you?
That's
Sure.
nuts. I had no
Everywhere
idea.
I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
That is a fun fact,
Everywhere I
Manny.
look, I just see her.
Allison, we could go grab a bite. Start this tomorrow.
No. The only way to get this done is to do it.
You know a girl is serious when she leaves with her chin when she's saying no. 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 You're a girl saying no
After
like that.
you.
Just if a girl's saying no, take her word for it. But also, if she raises her chin, that's a definite. That's a definite. That is so cool, Manny. I love that she was doing like work for this game. That's so cool. Oh, hey, a boat. Okay, there's like little
Hey,
kid sand
Do
stuff.
you remember that?
Come on, Tyler. It's freezing out here.
You're right. Sorry.
Does it say
Let's
the
head inside.
Queen Allison vessel. That's cool. Hello, Pine. Welcome on in. Good to have you here today. Thank you all for hanging out while we do our final New Game Thursday event. I will be back to Sea of Stars next week. And of course, tomorrow there will be another programming update. It's going to be Tower Unite with J-Rock and Ocadrian, maybe PT and some other folks.
Doesn't seem
So-
like the greenest source of energy.
Not like she had the money for solar panels.
Red hoodie and everything. Man, that is so cool. Red beanie. Yeah, that is so cool. It looks exactly like her. Okay, I'm so jealous also because this girl is so naturally beautiful. Like in the intro, she's just like putting on a little mascara and that's it. Like no eyeshadow or whatever. She's just like waking up doing my mascara. And I'm like, girl, I wish. I wish my skin was like that. And then I didn't have to put on some full coverage foundation. Get on camera. Must be nice. Her little like makeup kit that was all self-contained, just like a little bit of blush, a little bit of this shadow and that shadow. I'm like, sure.
At least we don't have any use for this right now.
Luckily. Remember the snowstorm in 2004? Marianne had us digging for hours.
Marianne.
I remember she made it a game at least.
That's right. We made tunnels to escape the ice troll.
Gotta hand it to her. She could make us do anything if she turned it into a goblin tail.
Hell yeah, Goblin Tales. Thank you for the 30 stream streak, by the way, Manny. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm opening the door. I just wanted to look more outside, but okay.
This will shock you, but it's locked.
This will shock you, but most people try the front door first.
Okay. Listen, I don't know why you're hanging out back there if we're not supposed to go in through the back door. Is this the front door? This place looks like you could step right through one of these boards. Especially the snowy stuff. It looks so spongy. Is this the side door?
It's locked.
Seriously? Why haven't you checked the front door?
Girl, I don't know where
Because
this is.
True adventurers never walk a straight line.
Ew, is this compost?
Remember how mad she'd get if we didn't use the compost?
And she always knew when we were lying.
Waste not, or kiss the planet goodbye.
Oh my god, this compost is rotten.
What'd you find?
Any creatures
Our
under here?
hidden treasure?
Seriously? How do we think to stash it there?
Goblin secrets are always well kept.
Don't be jealous, Tina. Look, sweaty tenders add their own glistening glow. Yeah, of oils shimmering upon the surface of my skin, I'm sure. Oh, is there anything out this way? Oh, yo, what is this? Frogs?
I can't believe these are still here.
Yeah, we should hide them so they don't frighten away potential buyers.
These are wild. Did like Marianne the mom make these yoga frogs or whatever, these little speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil? Interesting. Looks like the ad break is gonna run in about 30 seconds, by the way, folks. Just so's you know.
Did you smoke something before you left Fireweed?
Why
The
can't I
door's
just look
right
at some
there.
windows? Sheesh.
After you.
Locked.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered this.
I'm not sure why he's surprised that it's locked though.
You sure that's the right key?
Yes.
Did somebody move in?
Maybe
Change the
someone
locks?
changed the lock.
Who would change the lock on us?
Maybe
don't know.
the Eddie or whatever?
You got a plan B?
Yeah. We find another way in.
Well, I already checked all
Never
the other
knew a
ways
locked door
in.
that could keep the crafty goblins out.
Maybe the window.
we had a
Let's try the
million
window.
ways in and out of this old house. At least one of them's gotta work.
Okay, I know the other doors are locked, so there's that. Hello, Morphinius. Good to see you. I'm doing pretty okay today, thanks. I did stuff that I wanted to do today. I even worked in the basement for an hour, got rid of some junk in the basement, set some stuff up for donations. So.
I could break a window.
You know civilized people don't do that.
That's
right?
not a nice
Oh,
thing to say to
So we're civilized now?
somebody
Oh,
that just got out of
maybe
juvie.
not. But we are trying to sell this place. and
Girl, you
broken
will have to
windows
replace
aren't
these windows
exactly
anyway.
things.
You have to replace the windows. These are not like weather tight windows. Maybe the key works for the
Crafty
back
goblins.
door or something.
I haven't thought about them in forever. Or should I say, us?
We almost spent more time as goblins than we did as kids.
Let's hear about Goblin
do you
Talk.
remember all the other characters? The Moon Hag, the Ice King, the Old Bear?
Most
We're gonna
of
see
them,
those later.
I think, but the details are fuzzy. Hey, do you know what happened to the book with all the stories?
The mom is definitely
No.
the moon hag.
No idea. But I'm sure it'll turn up when we clean this place out.
Okay, well, let's go try all the other things that were locked before, but maybe now aren't. I guess. Can't use that, right? Let's check the back door. So he did say it was locked earlier.
At least we don't seem to have any squatters.
Well, someone changed the lock, so how do you know that? The curtains are drawn. Maybe the key works for the side door. It's got to. What'd you get up to today, Morphinius? Try the key on this door. Sheesh. Alec options I can pull up.
So, any idea how we're gonna get in?
Oh, I
We
guess we
used to
gotta
play
crawl
under
under
the
the
house
house.
when we
As
were kids.
adults? I'm a grown
We stashed all our
man.
goblin treasure down there.
There was a hatch, right? That opened up into the laundry room?
That thing's full of
was.
raccoons now.
Hope I can still fit. I'm a little taller than I was at 11.
Wait, wasn't that through here? Maybe not. Okay. Oh, maybe it's down here. Okay.
You need a hand with that?
No, it should be fine.
I would take off the
Okay.
bracing thing first. Yeah, there you
If I
go.
Just get this board out of the way. I
The
could probably
crowbar?
squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
Yeah. The shovel, I think, will do.
It's screwed in pretty good. We need a screwdriver.
Oh boy. Oh god. I gotta lock in and find a screwdriver. Great. Is anybody, yes, mentioned in reaction to the name of this game, ain't nothing but a heartache? Yes, they have. Do you want to know how many other people, or you just want to know if you're the first?
I can't believe these are still here.
Yeah. We
God,
should
where are
hide
the
them so
screwdrivers?
they don't frighten away potential buyers.
Oh, maybe in the shed. That makes sense.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Can't get inside the
Well,
shed.
better
Okay,
alive
maybe
than
this
dead.
door.
Ugh. Yes. Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to do first.
God in heaven,
It's locked,
Jesus.
all
They just
right.
want me to run around this whole place. You had a busy day at work. You're looking forward to the weekend, and you're pretty tired overall. It was a day, not a bad one, but it could have been better. Well, I hope that tomorrow will be even better, Morphinius. You know, Thursday's gonna. Oh, is there a light on in here?
Okay. Should be something in here that'll work.
Better not be a damn ghost. I swear to God.
Hey, I see a screwdriver.
Now all we need to do is get inside.
Wait, I
I don't want to. If I get jump scared,
feeling something
girl.
strange.
I can't. What? Focus my bond?
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh. This is
Okay.
the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth. You were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her. What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway. Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse. Oh, we forgot the key. We need to put it back. Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun. Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks. Whatever. You're not fun. I'm only trying not to make her even worse.
Whoa. Did that just happen?
Amazing
I don't
psychic
know.
powers
I saw it
of
too.
remembering what
Felt
happened
like it
when
did
you were a
we used to share
kid.
thoughts with our voice.
It did. But that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right?
Oh,
I
did
vaguely
she see it as
remember
well?
happening.
I think so. And that's new, right?
I think it's just called remembering stuff.
We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
It's just
Why
called
did it happen?
remembering something, but okay.
And why that memory?
I don't know. It's pretty
Well,
eerie.
maybe it's that they can find the key.
It's weird.
I
voice
love
is
the
always a good
idea
thing.
of remembering something being a
be
superpower. Damn,
too.
my superpowers activate every day. Is it when you don't remember something? Is that your
Found something
kryptonite? Or something like that?
Near the barn.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Oh, let me focus my bond. Let me remember something. Use the sensor to locate the shared memory. Okay. Like to remember.
Hurry! Let's go see the silent frog. Coming. I'm coming.
Oh, that should be
What?
the frog
Stop
that. Hold up. I don't
sulking.
even
I
need to
told you
follow these
already.
kids. Gotta be over here, right?
Okay. Guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then.
Oh,
What? No, I want to see.
it's in the frog, right? Yeah. That makes sense. It's the
Guess
the
we know
froggy
where to
that no
search
talk.
now.
We just have to remember which one is the silent frog.
Damn,
I'm pretty
where's the
sure.
key?
Seriously?
Empathy is my
Kidding.
superpower.
Come on.
Was that the protagonist's
Okay,
thing?
sorry.
That could they like sense people's feelings? That's cool.
Nice job
Hey, you
keeping the
know,
secret,
if
bud.
folks are practicing empathy, that's good. For people who live backwards, remembering the past is a revelation. Yeah. Do you think anybody's living backwards though? Aside from the folks in 13-something. Does this work here?
At least the shed's still standing.
Yikes. This is
Yep.
not the one. Okay, this one.
I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, better alive than dead.
Ugh, yes. Let's deal with that
Okay.
later.
So glad there weren't actual ghosts in here. What is that? Birdseed? How is this unopened box of birdseeds in here? Snatching that for sure. I put that in my inventory.
Who left this box here? It looks brand new.
I'm
It
so
wasn't
jealous.
me.
He's probably got really
Has
deep
someone
pockets.
been out here recently?
I guarantee you
Guess it's what
Allison
you
does
get,
not have a
girlfriend.
stitch of pockets on those skinny jeans. So somebody must be here. Is this chocolate?
Got it.
All this for a screwdriver?
You got a better idea how to get in?
It kind of does seem like somebody's living here. Kes did that in a neat Voyager episode. Very cool. They really should have called that power something like emotion perception rather than empathy. Yeah, because empathy is something that a lot of folks experience. You know. Okay, time to screw drive. Ain't nothing but a bird seed. Tell me why. Is this gonna be a minigame? Oh no, it's not. What are those screws? Those are big ass screws. That would have taken a very long time. Why'd you use a big ass screw for a 2x4?
You sure you want to go in there?
This
was
is
our
like
very first
2015
den,
or something.
remember?
They got flashlights on their phone?
Who knows what lives down there now?
Oh, I don't even know if he has a phone. They haven't talked about phones. She maybe had a cell phone? Yeah, you gotta save those screws forever and put them in a jar.
Everything okay down there? Tyler?
He's gonna scare. He's gonna spook her. I knew it.
Oh, that's not funny!
Then why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're still an idiot.
Literally haven't seen each other in
All
10
right.
years and he's
Going
trying to
in for
jump
real
scare
this
her.
time.
Okay. See you at the front door in a few minutes.
Do I have to do crawling in first person? Okay. I feel like this is gonna turn into The Last of Us, and I'm gonna see somebody dead and mushrooms coming out of their head in here. Why does this feel like a Last of Us level?
Ouch!
Are you okay? What happened?
Who's adding some cool bumps to my
like
head?
an idiot. Wait. What? Where are you?
Ty. I'm outside.
Are we twin
But I
communicating?
can hear you in my head.
This is fun.
Our voice. It's back.
Holy shit. I, don't suppose you remember how to get to the hatch. Dragons, straight ahead.
Need to go left, I think.
Okay, here be dragons. That's cool. This would be upsetting for me. I don't want anyone knowing my thoughts. I don't want any of that happening. I have intrusive thoughts all the time. Oh my god, there are mushrooms here. It is The Last of Us, confirmed.
You were right. Nothing here.
Of course I was.
Oh, did she say go, like, right or something? And I went left? I don't know. Okay, I got a little gobby. That must be the witch hag or something. Delos Crossing Olympic event. Rock skipping. Does it say, like, Allison and Ollie?
I would have taken the gold.
Not even in your dreams.
Okay, wow. Judging me in my head. You had to fix the garage frame. The roof had a bunch of rotting boards. Oof. Oh, Hugh? Read? Here we dragons. Oh, okay. Maybe they only think what they intentionally project. Oh god, I hope so. Saying Cena, I would never want some random person knowing your thoughts. Automod. Yeah, Automod snatched that up. Automod's like not on my watch. Misogyny? I couldn't deal with that
Left
black
again
beast.
After the goblins.
Oh, left again. We are the crafty goblins. Yes, we are. Okay. But what's the right? Oh, they have a little tea party down here. Wait, Goblin Den, treasure, something.
Nope. It was on the right.
My bad.
Damn, well, I'm going left then. Let's see what's over this way. Sometimes you wish you could let people read your mind. Not random people, but like friends with consent. Why is that? Because you don't...
Wow. Can't say I ever expected to see you again. It's been a long time, buddy.
Is it because you feel like there's some things you can't say? Or that it would like take too long to say, maybe? Was there another interaction element on this thing?
Wow. Can't say I ever expected to see you again.
Oh,
It's
Turnham,
been
okay.
a long time, buddy.
Yep. Honestly, in better condition than I thought. He must be moldy as hell. Yucky. Okay, so we gotta go this way then. This little plyboard thing is so cute. Goblin Den treasure room. So freaking cute. Oh my god. Look at this cable management underneath the house. Yeah. Oh my god, it's already 6 o'clock? You gotta be kidding me. Hold on. Did I take my meds? I think I left them by my nightstand though. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. It's so good to see you on. And Quantum with the icebreaker card. Hell yeah. Let's get that going. Also, I have to get my Ritalin. Don't let me forget. Tell me why ain't never What stereotype do you completely live up to? This is a dicey question to ask folks at an icebreaker party. Because, like... yeah, that could run afoul. Okay. Give me 1 sec, y'all. I gotta get my meds. Alright. I have no idea. Quantum, what stereotypes do you think you completely live up to? Damn it, didn't take it. Didn't go. Got stuck on the roof of my mouth. You make everything into a physics thing. You feel like that's a stereotype for folks who are into physics. What stereotypes do I completely live up to? I don't know, man. This is such a... I can't even, like, ask you all, because, like... You might offend me, potentially. In what ways could I be stereotypical? Your 100% peg stereotype is loving merengue and salsa music and being able to dance them with zero effort. That's great! God, I wish I could do that! Because I also love salsa music, but I can't dance to it. I don't know. I've never seen myself dancing to it, and I never think I want to, honestly. And you like the polka dots? Thank you! Oh, this is not a controller game. I haven't worn this dress in a long time. I used to wear it all the time. But I haven't worn it in a while. I just wanted something easy to put on today, honestly. What stereotype do I live up to? Like, oh, I see. Oh my god, that's so sick, Sour Miss. I love that. You're white, you say let's rock and roll. I like to say let's mosey. I like, there's some corny stuff that I will say. So I do like let's rock and roll. I think that's great. That's an excellent stereotypical thing. Yes, let's mosey. Right? We're moseying. Like not as in I'm being obnoxious prioritizing my interests, but as in I generally think physics makes the world run, except when it can't currently explain some things, but you generally made it your career goal to develop physics enough to explain everything. Cool. And Snake, kinda, you feel like, if folks would read your thoughts, most of that language in the modern day has so many little unspoken rules that it's almost completely diluted expression in a way that it's often impossible to distinguish between something like genuine care and sociopathic utilitarian gestures. Yeah, that is true. So if you just beam your thoughts to somebody else, I just think of, like, my thoughts as being so grounded in the language I use, you know? Treasure!
You were right, sis.
Of course. A goblin never forgets where she stashed her treasure.
Not even should 1,000 years pass.
This is cute.
Marianne told us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure.
That is so fun. The little fake cereal bowl. That's cute. One of Epic's weekly giveaways is called Ogu in the Secret Forest. I did play the demo of that for like Next Fest a million years ago. Probably like 2 or 3 years ago. The other one is Deathloop. Yeah, those are both great games for free stuff. Anybody here, if you are listening to my voice, please get Ogu and the Secret Forest. I guess I should snatch that myself because I played the demo of it and I really liked it. It was fun. If you beam your thoughts to somebody else, they'd be better off watching Mad God 3 times in a row. I don't know what that is, but I believe you.
Pink. It always had to be pink. I found her old kite. I think its wings have been clipped, though.
Rest in peace, brave bird.
It's a cool kite. Alright, I don't think there's something over here. The first one sounds like Ori and the Blind Forest. It doesn't play at all like that. It's really cute, though.
Past the treasure. Straight ahead. You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another child of
So they're
fantasy.
psychic kids. That's fun.
But we really are connected.
Beware the Mad Hunter.
The Mad Hunter. Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Mary Ann's creation.
Oh, that's scary.
She made all the creepy characters.
Bet there's a murderer out there in this game that's the Mad Hunter. Here we go. Finally gonna be able to crawl up in here. I feel like growing up with my brother, like, I feel like I always, like, kind of did, not like detect his thoughts. I can always tell my brother's lying, though. Always. I know when my brother's lying to me. So I can't detect his thoughts, but I pretty much know most of the stuff about him, so I know like what he's gonna say for certain things, and I just finish everybody's sentences anyway. But I think that's more about being ADHD and wanting to get to the end of the sentence sooner, you know. Sometimes, something you absorb from a self-help book is we fill in gaps in our knowledge by making quick subconscious or even unconscious stories in your heads. You should realize that and what those stories are more. Fascinating. Can you give me an example of that, to be fair? 2D hand-drawn animation with puzzle-solving exploration. It was really cute, Morphinius. It was super cute. The Secret Forest, and you can like summon friends and stuff. One of them is a mole that helps you dig things up. It's cute. It's wild because they give away Deliver at All Costs at release. Yeah, I forgot about that. This one's Humble Bundle is also exceptionally good with Soul Reaver Remastered. No One Wants to Die. Tell me about No One Wants to Die, Clamp. I feel like I've heard about that very recently. And Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun. The devs who made Life is Strange made this. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I was like, what's going to be the paranormal thing? Is it going to be ghosts? You know, what are we dealing with? So it's literal, like, twin language. There we go. I had to step back from it. Someone's going to be there. Watch out. Boy, look around. If I was camped out in a house and somebody just, like, crawled up to my floor, I'd be screaming. I don't know. Does this place look like it's been abandoned? When I go through places that I'm worried there might be like a loose dog or an animal in, I'm like clapping and whistling the whole way through. Just like trying to spook whatever is in there out. You know? I like the trees and stuff. Is this a wallpaper? It seems to be repeating the pattern. It's kind of cool.
Tyler, are you in there?
Come on, strength in numbers, buddy. Let your sister in.
Tyler!
Come on now.
Coming.
Are you okay?
Olive, good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, same here.
So, coming in or what?
Just working up to it.
Do they have similar boots? Maybe they get their boots from the same store. They are twins, Sour Miss. Yeah.
Well,
So they have twin
We're here.
language and shared memories and stuff.
Here we are.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and see what else this house might be trying to show us.
I wonder if it's gonna be like the whole game is just like navigating the house. I don't really know. Silent Hill F is up for pre-order right now. Oh, that's cool. So it's not a PlayStation exclusive. Interesting.
It doesn't seem...
An example from the book is you see a person you know leaving your company with a package. You might fill in the gap thinking that they're stealing secrets or trying to get a promotion by working late. Oh, interesting. I would thought if they're leaving the company with a package that they were fired, especially if there's like a little house plant poking up out of the box or something. That was where my thought was going. Yeah, so they're twins.
Real.
What is this guy's name? Tyler is a trans man, and I don't think his
course.
mom took very kindly to
Lights.
that because he came home one day after getting his hair cut short, and the mom turned a gun on him and tried to shoot him, so he had to kill his mom, and then he went to juvie for 10 years, and then stayed there to be like a mentor to other people, help them kind of walk the straight and narrow. So oh my god, yeah, I saw this about the Ivalice, the Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, I'm excited about that. Great games that I'm going to be able to play on the PS5 when I eventually buy it, You screamed so hard that you scrumped. I know. I was really excited, honestly, by that news. I think somebody had posted that in the Discord, either in my Discord or maybe on another Discord I was reading. And I was like, wow, this is fantastic. Because everyone's been saying I got to play that one. Stormblood Ivalice raids, are they good? Are they good? We all speculate stories on inference. It's natural, so being aware of it and that you don't know for sure. Yeah. Exactly. That's an important thing, to be fair.
Hour.
Is this plant super dead? Yeah, I'd imagine so. Oh, poor dead Pothos. Okay. Trying not to make myself sick playing this
After
game.
all this time,
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
she used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Okay. Damn. You gotta be in a certain proximity to interact with stuff in this. Now I don't have to read a Bible's worth of text. Yeah, they're adding voice acting. Let's go. That's sick. Ivalice is coming to everything, even Steam. That's great. It's good to see companies not double dipping every now and then. Yeah, that's great. Oh yes, seeing the fighting game community's reaction to new Marvel fighting games made your week. My brother loves watching Max Dude, especially his reactions to things. Like, I don't even know if my brother watches any Max Dude stuff that isn't reactions. So he was like, I'm gonna watch Max's reactions to the Sony State of Play or whatever it was yesterday. So he was excited about that. The fights are good. The story you're kind of lukewarm on, but you have no attachment to tactics, really. Oh, for the raids? Most who love tactics like the raid story. Okay.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Yeah.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Cool. Wish she fixed herself. Wish I didn't have to fix her with a knife.
Yeah, well, she could have tried a little harder to fix her own head.
Can you picture Marianne talking to a shrink?
No. And speaking of...
Therapy's expensive, and I'm fine.
Okay. So she didn't get therapy after the trauma of the childhood. Interesting. The best mom. Oh no.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that? Or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way,
Probably.
it wasn't true.
Probably just trying to make her happy. That's really sad. That's sad, and it makes me sad to look at. Oh, you know this thing's full of maggots.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of
Nut.
one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Mints and
Yeah,
Flex.
You'd say
That's
the
a cool
quarters
dog.
inside on the little tray, and then magic. Out pops a
I bet
sticker.
these are like dogs of the folks who made the game. The way you found out about the voice acting is they apparently cast Ben Starr, Sonic, as a pivotal story character. How about that? You should refrain from saying what you think of the Evilist raids. I'm guessing you don't like them, Quantum. Your only gripe with them is they're a little long, so it sucks to get them if you're like trying to kill some time. I see. Magnetic Maggots. Now, isn't that the name of your
After all
industrial
this
pop
time,
punk funk band?
I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
I know. This is like an English bull terrier, right? They're sweeties. My mom had one of those. Bad Fisherman. Mountain. .s. And some molasses stickers. Okay. Do you like the Sonic movies? I haven't seen them. I wanted to see them. I think those are Tinglet masks, so that's fun.
2005.
Of course.
Fix the window. Scorpion canceled. Mrs. Doyle canceled. What cancel funds? What is
The
that?
last few months are almost all blank. Only a few appointments. Most of them canceled.
What kind of appointments?
Hairdressing, I think.
Oh yeah. She did that for a while.
Okay, so she was a hairdresser. Oh, we love you, Mom. Me too, but don't write here. Smiley face. Okay. Ugh. Still need to see those Sonic movies. I bet they're really good. Can't wait to watch Sonic 1 and absorb all the weird Olive Garden advertising.
It smells like Marianne.
Good scrub and we'll be rid of that too.
Is this a nautical themed bathroom? Okay. This tub looks scary. Oh boy, this moldy curtain. That's right. That was one of the first roles in a long time Jim Carrey really loved playing Sue and Hank Robotnik. That's great. When he used to work at Target, the district manager would bring his bull terrier for the kids on certain weekends. That pup was a sweetie. Oh, I love that.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing.
Mm-hmm. Those cool old school lights. Jewelry.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then.
I guess you could donate that. I don't know about earrings though. You probably have to clean them, right?
Handmade soap.
Handmade
Still here after
soap.
10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Damn, handmade soap. When's the last time y'all bought handmade soap? My mom used to buy handmade soap all the time from the farmer's market.
There were so many times I looked in this mirror hoping somehow it'd show me something different.
Hmm.
Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us.
Oh my god.
Like we were lab rats.
Testing out patience. She is the winter hag or whatever. How does that shelf work on the mirror? I don't know. Great question. You think it's a suction cup shelf or something? That's what's up. Dudes could be pretty too, yeah. But I don't think he wanted to wear a dress back then. That didn't vibe with who he was, you know. But dudes are allowed to be pretty, indeed.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah. None of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
That's a darn shame. God, if I could stretch myself and be a little bit taller, that'd be so sick. I do feel that when I do like child's pose or downward dog, I feel my spine decompressing a little bit. So I'm like, maybe I'm getting taller. Some cool singlet art, maybe?
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Pretend to be a warrior. I would like to know if they're authentic or not.
I just put on the mask and pretended to be a warrior. You were the one who got freaked out by it. Not that she ever let me wear them very long.
Can I ask the other
I
question?
hated when
Oh.
I played with these.
Last time you got handmade soap was 3 months ago. Use Lush shower gels, which may be cheating, but who cares? Yeah, I haven't gotten any Lush products in a while. I used to use their like body lotion in the little tub thing. That was fun. You've never had handmade soaps yourself? They're really interesting. Like when folks make it out of glycerin or whatever, and they make it like blue waves or whatever. That's cool. The drafting is cute, but you don't like the competition, right? I hope it was just healthy competition between the kids. Is this Miss Marianne's move?
Marianne's room.
Let's Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Okay.
Agreed.
Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black. Did y'all play that game when you were a kid? God, I'm sorry. Why am I like offering up the most boring conversation starters for y'all? I'm sorry. I don't know what's with me today. Did you ever play the little patty cake game, Miss Mary Mac? And she had buttons all down her back. Why down her back? That didn't make any sense. What do we have here? Graph paper or something or others.
She pinched every penny.
Lots of coupons. How about that? Is this homework or something? Hey, Mom, we're sorry the vase broke. Let me see. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try to use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry, too. We should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Allie not to be wild all the time. We weren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry. Oh, God. Heartbreaking.
What are you reading?
They really nailed the oppressive vibe of living like in a home that didn't love you back, you know? Right? Celdrey Jordan, like a zipper maybe, but like buttoning up the back, that would take you a long time to do. Ugh, somebody had to do it for you, right?
A letter we wrote her to apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
There's Helping Mommy, a book about, I'm sure, making kids be good or something.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
Do you think so?
What about you? You think you're gifted?
I wouldn't be
I mean, you
here
have
if I
psychic
was.
twin speak, so
What?
maybe.
Like, in this house with me?
I mean anywhere near here. I'd be working in Juneau or Seattle or something.
Okay. So I think they should just grab a garbage bag. They should order a pizza and grab a garbage bag and just start like supermarket sweeping this stuff into the trash can, you know? Self-buttoning buttons sounds so cool. Anything else here? Doves.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
Mm-mm. A little rattan bin. It's nice. Oh, cool. A moose.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep.
I like the moose one. Let's look at the
She took so
photographs.
many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
made her smile. Kind of annoying. Want to keep some of these?
You can keep some of them.
Why not?
If you want.
Oh, tell me about
No,
your
thanks.
Lenzel Stew, the game she plays.
I mean, I like the photos of
What'd you
us,
put in there?
but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
That's tough. I think Allison kept a tradition of like hanging ornaments like that around the living space or whatever. Anything else? Oh, hold on. I got some sort of. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, I'm remembering. Time to use my incredible power of remembering things.
About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
but you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired.
And she's a
I'm
hairdresser,
busy.
so.
Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Yeah, I figured there's gonna be some bad vibes in
Marianne
this
said no
house.
to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Wonder
Yeah.
Why?
And completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed it.
And then
Pretty
the
much
daughter
always
got
said
to play
no to me,
hockey,
too.
so
True, but it felt personal with me.
why couldn't Tyler play hockey? Strange. So you've got carrots, celery, onion, zucchini, potato, and a ton of herbs and red lentils. Sounds delish.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not
Can you
listening
come
to
back in
Prince
here
and
and talk to
Marianne
me?
Ronan.
How do I not hear you when you're 10 paces away from me? It's
I
wild.
didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled
Girl.
up here. With big mugs of hot
Talk to
cocoa.
me. What do you
Yeah.
gotta look over there for?
Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
Oh, we used our voice then.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories.
I'm just gonna stay next to you since you can't do
watching
that
the
for me.
fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
Are we finally ready to go to her room now? Yeah, we can hear the twin in our head, but not in our ears. Ooh, spinach, great addition. Yeah. Okay, so we got the doves, we got all this stuff on the table. Are you ready?
How you feeling about being back?
I'm strengthening my
Thought I knew what
bond.
to expect, but everything keeps catching me by surprise. My nerves are completely raw.
I get it.
How about you?
You can like hire folks to come do that. It's easier than I thought, honestly.
It's not as hard as I thought.
You can hire
But
folks to
then
come in and gut a
Fireweed was all
place,
about
you know?
learning how to regulate your
'Cause
emotional
No
response
one's gonna
to
want
stress.
the old moldy
And that's
furniture,
working.
right?
I think it helps to focus on the fact that we're here to let it go.
Well, I don't think I can let it go until it's actually gone.
Yeah, they gotta redo these floors too. This was a nightmare. Look at these boards. Jesus. They have to come in, sand all this. Like, they have to get rid of everything. Maybe that little couch, maybe you can keep those. But you gotta repaint everything. I don't think these kids have a lot of money either, so... Hey, good luck redoing this all yourself. I hope this game is gonna be like a property renovation game. Did I go through here? Yes, I did. Okay. Spinach is a great green. Sometimes it can be kind of grainy, though.
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until.
Damn, where do I go next, though? What haven't I
Cricket.
done? Oh, upstairs. Okay, we gotta go to our rooms. And do some more twin speaking. This is a cute little nook. Oh my god, this is very cute. Yes, have a national TV show renovate the place. Yeah, 100%.
If you don't come up soon, I'm gonna take whatever I want from our bedroom.
No way! Wait for me!
No, this feels like...
Oh, listen to that fun music. Let's start on one side and sweep to the
Hey,
next.
The postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Oh, I gotta get the text. Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What's it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the train way up there. Oh, maybe that's... Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books while Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them.
Tyler, do you copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Okay.
Shh, copy, Allison.
There's
Gotta
lots of
get
whales
this
on the
thing moving
ferry.
soon. Don't want
Another
the
more
Mad
they're in
Hunter
the
to catch
water,
us.
stupid.
Over.
Okay.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps.
I
wish
bet
I
that
could
Mad
forget
Hunter's
about it.
gotta come up, right? Oh, a sick car with flames on it? Let me see that sick car with the flames on it. How is this not a thing I can interact with? That is such a Hot Wheel car. Cool skaters. Does that say I love you? Oh, we love you, Mom. Ugh. Hey, another one of the little reindeers or whatever.
Look, it's the game we made.
A board
Illusion
game.
Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were.
Love that pink CD player. That's so cool. Yeah, Allison, I'm reading, right? Quit
Hey,
talking.
I just found your twin under the house.
This thing's in way better
I've
shape.
seen better days.
We never appreciated this view as kids.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one wasn't mine.
So the other one, I bet he tore the name off because it wasn't the right name. I'm guaranteeing you it did not say Tyler on the other one. I think he probably tore that off.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
Okay, sponsored by
Let's see.
HBO.
Ugh. Some of our old
What
toys.
the
give me
hell
the
is that?
creeps.
Matches on the end. I like the little drawing of a goblin though. Yeah, I like the pink. I don't think it's Tyler's thing though. He was not very happy that everything had to be pink growing up.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
Okay. The City of Love.
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
And the missing link. Okay. Alrighty, I'll have to pause this. How are we feeling so far in the game? It's interesting so far. It hasn't like
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
she sure
You should
did.
have
Look at
seen
this
Eddie's
place.
face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
Wild.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
Wild. How do y'all think about this game? What are y'all thinking so far? It's not like leaping right into action. But it's intriguing so far. I really admire the characters so far. They're interesting and I want to find out what the drama of the game is going to be. I really do hope it is just house renovation. That would be fun. But it is time for me to go feed my dog. So I'm going to play us a little bit of music. This is a good opportunity for me to get up and stretch and check in on my folks. Let me refill my water. So I'm going to be about 15 minutes. I should also get a snack too. I had some salad and pork chops for the show. Cooked up some delicious pork chops today. Huge pork chops. They're like 2 inches thick, these pork chops. Ridiculous. Kind of irresponsibly thick pork chops. I will be back. I'm going to go do all that stuff. And then when I return, we'll play some more Tell Me Why. So, we're doing fun arts and crafts. So we were over this way, sweeping around the room. Little box of treasures.
Look
Yeah.
what I found.
It's
What?
like
Oh.
this is an interesting game so far. And I think the narrative is it's told in a very very compelling way. I've not really played any of their Don't Nod games though. They're usually not for me.
Our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Ooh, that looks so
Seriously?
cool.
It was in that chest the
Have it?
whole time?
All these stories.
Wow.
I had ideas for so
Damn,
many
this
more.
is cool.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
Okay, the frog earns the right to speak, the bear and the princess. The beaver fixes the house. The princess's party, the goblins in the ice cave, the princess and the 2 thieves. The princess makes you friends. The bear's big paws. The moon hag loses her name. The goblins trick the mad hunter. The pelican helps her friends. The goblins earn their voice. Big frog is punished. The goblins save the old beaver. The goblins irritate the ice king. The pelican forgives the goblins. Okay. The goblins meet the ice troll. The goblins trick the muskrat. The moose teaches the goblins. The mad hunter gets his hand back. Okay. How about the goblins in their voice? Damn, this. Oh, I thought I'd have to unlock these things. You saw a cougar today? That sounds wild. And hello, Emma, good to see you. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, a crafty goblin spied upon a secret keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out. Okay. This might be a lot, honestly. This is a lot. Okay. Yeah, this might be like a lot. I'm sure it's all going to be tied into their traumatic upbringing as well. In the end, they came before the Ice King to see if they had done enough. The Ice King surveyed the forest and found that everyone seemed to be back to normal. What did you learn? That our pranks make people feel bad, said the goblins. Ice King smiled and nodded. Yes, actions have consequences. In case you forget, I'm going to leave you with a reminder. Whenever one of your pranks is going to hurt someone, you're going to feel a little pit in your stomach. That'll be your punishment and your warning. So every time after the goblins set out to do a prank that went too far, they felt a little pit in their stomachs. And they were forced to consider whether it was the right thing to do. Okay. Oh, looks like this one got written over. That's interesting. I wonder what this said before. This made sense to the goblins. They thanked the pious pelican for her food and the lesson. Okay. I bet this is really cool to read. And this would be a really cool thing to read very silently to myself at some point. But I don't feel like reading this right now. The Mad Hunter escaped the moon hag and got his left hand back. Okay.
Where is it?
Guess we're just
You
gonna keep
looking
this
for
book to
something
read
in
whenever I get
particular?
bored.
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Forget how
Yeah.
essential this reading
With the
bit
way
is. Is
Marianne
it
was,
essential?
I tried extra hard to keep it a secret.
Am I gonna have to read it out loud? Because I don't want to just sit here silently reading stuff like I just did for this. That was a quick preview of how this is gonna be if I have to silently read the stuff out loud or silently read the stuff to myself. It's gonna be a lot of me going, okay. Yeah. You know, you forget. Oh well. Well, let's just hope it's not important to the next 2 hours of the video game. At first, you thought it was a big bobcat, but it had a long tail and it was chasing a deer, which bobcats have short tails and they don't prefer hunting deer. Cougar is the only other option. Damn, that is wild snake. There's a cougar around there. You made a decision today after almost 5 years of not drinking. You decided you could have an occasional social drink as long as you're not drinking alcohol to solve a problem or escape a problem. Love that. Also, Twiggy, welcome on in. Welcome to Tell Me Why, a Don't Nod game. This is my first Don't Nod game. And it's free this month. I think on Steam and maybe in some other places. But how are you doing, my It's Twin? I hope you're having a wonderful day. This game, let me post for the Raiders. Let me copy this. I'm gonna paste this. Voila. Did you ever play this one, Twiggy? Yes, this is my first one. I just, they seemed interesting, but maybe not like my kind of gameplay. And unfortunately, I get sick with this camera, so I have to kind of take it slow. But hello, Olivia Bunny Butt. Welcome on in. Hello, everybody. You've played most of them. I hope you liked it. So I just wanted to post the frequently asked questions about this for trigger warnings for stuff. This is a narrative about a trans man and his sister. And they went through a really tough situation at home. You can really feel it. You can really feel it in this house, the kind of oppressive energy of their mother. So that's some warning for you all. And there's other things in that FAQ section in case that might upset you. In case you didn't watch Twiggy play it. So yeah, the little over-the-shoulder stuff makes me ill. So the others are really good. I should look into them if I like this. I will see if I like this, Olivia. We shall see. So far, the perspective is making me sick, so I'm hoping I can keep going tonight. But, so what were you up to today, Twiggy? I would love to know. You all should follow my It's Twin over here. Let's do a little shout out. It's Twiggy. No, not me. Okay, there we go. So close. I almost auto-tabbed my own name. Oh my god, that would have been so embarrassing. Locomotive! I heard such good things about that game. And hello, Earthskate. Good to see you. So we're poking around our childhood home right now.
Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Oh, do we have to remember? Hold on, I'm remembering. Remembering's the bad vibes.
Mom? Mom!
Are you ready for bad vibes? I hope you are.
Mom,
That might be a good
where is
idea,
it?
to be
What
fair.
did you
Or
do
stuff
with
with
it?
a pulled back camera.
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not
There you
your
go,
girl.
misgendering
I
the
hate
child.
You will always be my little girl. And no
That's
matter
tough.
how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep.
Ooh. I hope that Tyler got the opportunity to do some therapy in juvie. Because hearing that is so damaging, you know? Yeah. Point and clicks could be fun. It's very much inspired by old point and clicks. Nice. You know, I didn't get to play a lot of those growing up, except for Zork Grand Inquisitor. That was my point and click
I
growing
don't know
up.
how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
I think he just hoped that his mom would do right by him and, like, protect him. Like she said she would,
There's no
you know?
way you could have known she'd go that far.
I don't think shooting your kid is the solution.
I want my diary back.
See if we
Her
can
room
find
was
it.
the only place I didn't look.
He's got, like, a little redness along here. I wonder what
Okay,
that's
but
about.
do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison.
It's a big
Writing
part
down
of,
my
of
thoughts
him
helped me
discovering who he
realize
was,
who I
you
am.
know? Yeah, hence the assurance is from the FAQ, yeah.
Let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was.
Just kick it down.
I'm not looking forward to going in there.
You made an art barter today. We were trading a trans guy named after a sandwich, a cat mosaic. Was his name Croquembouche? No, wait, that's not a sandwich. Hold on. A sandwich. There's like a French sandwich. Oh, what do they call it? There's a French sandwich. It's like Monsieur something. Croque Monsieur. Is that his name? That's a cool. I love. Oh, B.L. Thomas. Love that. Thank you, Risky. I can't remember. I forgot about Croque Monsieur. I was like, Monsieur something or other. You played this a few years back and you enjoyed it quite a bit. Hell yeah. It
No,
seems to be very well
we'll
put
have to
together. I mean,
eventually.
I'm telling
I
you,
need it back.
the oppressive vibes in this game. Oh, I thought that was like a little hanging man. Let me focus my memory on something. Oh, I'm remembering. I'm remembering. My incredible magical power of remembering.
His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake.
Oh, wow.
And she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right? I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end. What? No way.
The Ice King. I
The
totally
Ice
forgot
King.
about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
What's up, Manny? Steam made it free 2 Pride months in a row. I think they should do it for, like, the rest of all time. I mean, every Pride month. Oh, you can't tell because of HIPAA laws, but that's right. Keep giving you Dagwood. If I was a guy named after a sandwich, I would name myself Dagwood, right? The Dagwood sandwich is like layered and stuff, you know. I think that's a fun name. Who else is gonna be named Dagwood? Yeah, they do it everywhere, and it's not just Steam; it's the devs. So I'm guessing it's free everywhere. But that's great. So what did you get to sell to this fella? A cat mosaic for you traded for a custom trans pride cat painting. Ooh, very cool. Love that. Love that. Trans artists supporting each other. We love to see it, Emma. Fire Emblem Three Houses runs very nice on the Switch DOS. Is that so? Is it somehow improved, Manny? I can't imagine what they would do to improve it. Okay. See what's going on over here. Is this the diary?
Where'd
Did
you
they find
come
it
from?
immediately? Oh. A tale of 2 swords. That looks so cool. I want to read that book. It looks cool as hell. Why can't I look at it? Alright, let's go get the, let's go get the... Maybe we can, like, bust down the door or something? A lot of Switch 1 games are getting graphical and fidelity upgrades. Yeah, I'm wondering if the If the upgrades, because there was some jagged edges in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Not too much. It wasn't like too bad.
After all this time.
Oh, did you want to finish your dialogue? I guess not. Sorry about that. I guess I'm too good.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
Is this a lock? Oh
You
my
solve
god.
my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing.
Oh,
a
so
good
the mom
hard
positioned
shell won't
herself
take
as the
care of.
princess, huh?
I
Not the
mean,
hag.
yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to.
What? Who's gonna buy a house? They're gonna replace that door. They're gonna replace that door for sure. A door where you have to spin a dial to get in. It's wild. Yes, I hope the first Age of Calamity runs better on the Switch too. That would be nice. Yeah. You enjoyed one of the 1940s Blondie movies. That's fascinating. Oh, how about that, to be fair? You found this pill at Hobby Lobby in the clearance section, so you bought it for him as a trans pride thing, and you were telling everyone that Hobby Lobby has gone woke and is doing gender-affirming pride merch, trying to get the right to turn on Hobby Lobby. Is that so? God damn it, hold on. I can do that supporting us. Awesome, dude. That's a good pillow right there. The frame rate is super stable. The cell shading still has a few jaggies, but the environments look very clean. Fascinating. How about that? That's great. I'm so glad to hear that Fire Emblem Three Houses looks good in there. This is your kind of detective game, is it? Oh, because you know I love Golden Idol style ones where you're just clicking on things and you got a word puzzle to solve, you know. Also, Twiggy, if you got to get up and use the restroom or go get some food or something like that, I'm just so grateful you entrusted your community to me as I'm bumbling around my first Don't Nod game.
You have the Book of Goblins?
Trying to figure out how we do this princess business.
Yep.
Hand it over.
Oh, it's the book? Okay.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book.
Is it about
Marianne
France?
wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
So I think reading this book is
Well,
going to be a
Book
part of the
Goblins
whole
was
thing.
my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Wait, so is this
Here
the
it
book
is.
that...
The one about the princess's party.
Is it a story that she wrote? I thought it was a story that maybe like
Give it a read.
Marianne
I
wrote
think the
or
symbols
something.
may represent something in the story.
First ghost memories, now
Oh,
story
yeah.
puzzles.
I tell you, I hear that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet got huge upgrades. Like, it's actually really enjoyable. I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet, though. I think I played Scarlet. My dad got it for me for Christmas like 2 years ago, so I played it last year offline. I had a fun time with it, I gotta say. Like, but I am like so graphics blind. It does not matter to me what a game looks like or runs like, unless it's like really jarring. It doesn't bother with me. So, the game you got to test it to see if it improved is Bayonetta 3. Okay, wow, you were just out here gaming, Manny. I love that. Weren't you saying you were playing Fields of Mystery and enjoying it too? Part of your personal history of this game is you enjoyed it shortly after your sister passed. These siblings starring in this helped you feel closer to her. I think that's beautiful, to be fair. I love that. I didn't know that. I'm glad that this game helped. And you showed me the 2 pairs of Infinity Hoops. Yes, you did, and you sold the one on the left. You also made this pair today, in addition to teaching your first jewelry workshop. Oh my god, I'm so glad it went swimmingly. What did the folks work on today? These look great. I love it. What kind of little stone thing is that in there? Also, I love that you use your pour paintings as a backdrop. I think that's cool, Emma. Yeah, Bayonetta 3. I've only played 1 and 2, so I should get around to 3 sometime. All right. I just didn't want to miss more
What a
dialogue
weird
from them.
day.
Y'all know I talk over all the dialogue in every video game, but I feel like this game is like 90% dialogue, and I'm gonna miss something important and then be like, what do I do? Where do I go? Do Switch 1 cards run to the Switch 2? I want to say yes, but I actually don't know. Mystery is one of your podcast games alongside Diablo 4. How about that? Oh, okay. I'll have to repeat myself in 40 seconds. I hope I remember what I said.
What a weird childhood.
Touche.
Okay, let me hit the tab button so I can look at my books. All right, Princess Party. The party. Let's see. This is such a wild title. The frog earns the right to speak. Damaging. So damaging. Okay, we're just gonna click through until I see that picture. This is it. There we go. God, there was one called the Princess Party. Okay, Emma, I hope you're back. So I was just saying, I was wondering what the stone is that connects the two infinity hoops that you made there. Plus, how did folks enjoy the jewelry workshop? And finally, I like that you used your poor paintings as a background for the for your pictures and stuff of your earrings. Yeah, it's cool. Just did Mario Odyssey and the game got a real glow up. How so? Also, Minnie, thank you for gifting that sub to Emma. That's really kind of you. That's very sweet. Emma, please enjoy the ad-free viewing for this next month. A little Pride Month gift sub. Hell yeah. Plated hematite. Love it. Love it. Alrighty, let me grab a frog for Manny and Emma to share. And this one says, I don't expect perfection from others, so I won't expect it for myself. There's your frog. With boots on, of course. It's got the boots without the fur, without the fur. The whole club is still staring at this frog because it doesn't expect perfection from itself. So, next time you're getting down on yourself about like, oh man, I really goofed that interaction with somebody. Oh man, I didn't say the coolest thing. You're going to be like, you know what? If they had said that to me, I wouldn't flip out on them. I wouldn't think that they're like totally weird and I don't want to talk to them ever again. So, like, don't flip out on yourself, you know. Thanks, Toffo. One of your favorite book titles is The Ship Who Sang. That sounds really cool. What was that about, to be fair? Perfection is so boring anyway, right? I know. That's why I'm so boring. I'm just kidding. I'm not perfect. Oh my god. Only. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to skim this. The first box is a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods if it's dark, and that I'm always seeing right from wrong. Which one of my friends would give me a gift like that? Okay. The second box is a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Someone wants to make sure I'm protected if I'm ever under threat. Which one of my friends would give me a gift like that? Then she opened the third box. Inside was a bag of coins. I always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I'm hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Which one of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends and then she smiled, certainly. Fairies. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given me and all they have done for me. She gave her answers and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful lights. Oh, so it doesn't tell you which ones did which. Okay. Torch that reveals the truth, a sword that leaps your defense, a bag that gives you money forever. Okay, do we learn more about... Okay, her force friend stood up at her door. The pelican is pious and attentive. The moose is stalwart and farsighted. Old bear is sharp claws. Big frog prattling away, talking all the time. The muskrat is there too. Okay, I want to see what these symbols are. I forgot also. Oh, this is stuff. So, oh, damn it. It's all of them. Okay. It hit that book of goblins. Maybe a future Tina emote should be a frog inspired by those cards, or tiny in some boots. Here's the mineral bead you want to get tomorrow. It's 4 to 5 times more expensive than the beads you usually get. Rhodonite. Oh, man. That's gorgeous, Emma. Wow. I want to eat all of those, to be honest. You're going to have to label those do not eats. For real. I would love some sort of music in this game. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path. See, that's like defense, right? So he's got to be the sword. Bear in the middle. There's a buffet of food the pelican had served from her never-empty beak. That's got to be the money. So, bear pelican. And the frog mixed up fizzy drinks. There's a buffet of food. Let's try, like, frog... Oh, let's see. The muskrat probably didn't do anything. Maybe it's like, it's probably like moose, bear, pelican. Let's try moose, bear, pelican. I think I'm right. Hell yeah. So inside inside the book, The Ship That Sings, a very premature baby is installed in a starship. So Helva can only live in a sealed life support system, but she can see the universe with her sensors. She has brawny people who do physical work inside and outside the ship. It's an anthology about the bronze she meets in her travels. She learns to sing around. Is Helva the baby? Is Helva I guess the ship, maybe? That's possible. Those infinity hoops with the dangling beads. Oh, very cool. We'll go for 6075. Love that. It's sourced from Brazil. Rhodonite is a pink mineral that forms as inclusions found in magnesium mines. Cool, cool, cool. That is rad, Emma. They're beautiful. Helva is the baby in the ship. Damn, that's wild. Oh, God. Even the wallpaper.
And boom. We're in.
Okay, why did that light turn on, though? I think something spiritual's going on. I would turn that thing off immediately. Are you kidding me? Now, the woman did get killed in this house, so her spirit might be in here. A scary ghost
After
spirit.
so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that?
That is really weird. Why the light
Where do
cut
you
on
think
and
we
off?
should start looking.
Ah!
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
God, that freaked me out. Why did he open up the window like that? Damn.
Straight in the trash?
No, I bet we could sell it on the internet.
That is kind of a
True.
nice painting.
Maybe we could sell it to the guy who collects John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings.
That's wild, but true. You can see some of these infinity hoops with the rhodonite to the local stores and see if you can sell them. I love it. Great idea. I keep on playing the various scary horror games. Tell me why it would be this way, wouldn't it? It would end up this way.
She and Tessa were best friends.
Yeah, Tess
Until
used to come
suddenly they
over all the
weren't.
time.
Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Marianne's moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
Dang. That's tough. Okay. Open up a drawer. Oh, maybe I should like use my psychic senses. Hold on. Hold on. Before I open up this drawer, they probably wouldn't let me do something without the psychic sense telling me about it. Hello? Oh, I gotta focus on something. Hold on. Damn it, I'm standing in front of the something. Hold on. Or maybe not. Hello. Oh, there's the. Remember.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out.
Maybe it's because, yeah. That's what the rippling stuff is,
I've
Clumsy
had so
Ninja.
much on my plate lately.
Is the game being like, you have to remember something?
They're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
I remember now.
Hmm.
We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this. As if she's still here.
This game is so.
Yes.
Oh, I
Really
tell you,
sucks.
it's
She
heavy.
was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
That's tough. How you doing, by the way, Clumsy Ninja? And also, Chilliam's great to see you. We are playing Tell Me Why, which is free this month. All month. More coupons she's clipping. Even this wallpaper is sad. Like, you picked sad flowers. Very sad. Very, very sad. Oh, it's the princess doll. How about that? I'm just collecting a lot of our little goblin figures. Okay. The wise princess.
Ugh. Sewing lessons were the absolute worst.
She made all our clothes. I'm sure she needed the help. And I, for one, am happy I can fix a torn seam.
It's good to learn how to mend a shirt or add a button to something. Let me tell you. Love that skill. But you can always look it up on YouTube now. I'm so glad you found us, Clumsy Ninja. You're enjoying the crap out of it? Heck yeah.
I tried to read this one. I can never figure out the order of the chapters, though.
Oh, is this like
Did
that
the
Leaf
author go
book?
insane or something?
Yeah, let's see.
No wonder Marianne liked it.
Maybe this is like that Book of Leaves thing. Tell you why what? Oh, kidding. This looks like a possible drama art type game. Yeah, this is an artsy game. Oops, sorry. This is an artsy game. This is a drama game for sure. It's made by the same folks who made Life is Strange, if that helps. If you know that one. Which they recently did a sequel to Life is Strange, right?
Oh. This
Did
explains
she run
a
out of
lot.
her pills?
They're mostly full.
Oh, she wasn't taking them.
She was too stubborn to take medication.
That's unfortunate. Boy, that would have helped a lot, I think.
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
I love the seashell art. That feels very mom to me. I don't know why. Book of Leaves. Yeah, that's like a... I'm pretty sure that's a book that's like, it's out of order. And some folks, like, you know, when they get the book, they try to like cut it up and put it in order or something. Hello, Lurky. Good to see you too. I'm guessing this is where the journal is. There you go.
It's here.
Ta-da! Don't touch. Cool plan instead of school planner.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Probably.
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
I think the mom suffered from a lot of paranoia. Okay. Oh, not the Virtue Camp. The Alliance for Traditional Families. Ooh. That's probably not gonna go over great. But the other one might be...
Tyler,
What?
look.
Maybe the other one was like her trying to understand her son? But the other one, I don't know about that.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right?
Yeah, I think pointing a
She
gun
was
at
mad.
something
I cut my hair. She
usually
attacked
means
me
that you're
because
mad.
I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
Hopefully no spoilers, but what if ain't nothing but a heartache?
She
Tell
wants
me
to
why.
Not now. When I've finally made sense of a few things.
Oh, don't let this undo all the therapy.
Well, that was your first mistake.
Hard to make sense
Making
of
the
it.
world
Humans
make
are
any
really
kind of sense.
messy. Oh, House of Leaves. Thank you, Solitary
10
Jordan. Book
years
of
in
Leaves
the
is
grave,
something else.
And she's still finding new ways to piss us off.
Yeah.
I like the little like tear stain they put on there. That's cool.
I think I need some air.
Yeah, of course this house is gonna be deeply upsetting. This game does go deep. Is the ghost mom gonna be here? I also wonder what the drama of this game is gonna be also. Like, what's happening? Aside from being very upset about this, like, just being immersed in this house that's pure bad vibes. There's apparently 3 chapters to this, so... You wish you could play this game for the first time again or read it as a graphic novel, huh? I wonder if Don't Nod has ever made graphic novel adaptations of their games.
Are you really, really sure? I am. Do it.
Okay, so Allison cut Tyler's hair.
Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah.
It is so choppy.
It looks amazing.
It doesn't look bad.
Really? Yeah. I can't wait to show Mom. She's
It
been
looks
so
good.
sad
Like,
lately.
are you kidding
More
me?
than sad. She's been scary.
It
Yeah,
looks
but not tonight,
pretty
though.
damn
It's
good.
almost like a party.
The way this is styled
Thank you,
is honestly
You don't have to
amazing.
thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like your brother. Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
Love all the
But,
little.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
so she
sure
kept
I
the
just
lights
gave you
when
a
she moved
really
out.
Bad
That's cute.
haircut.
Honestly, the haircut is not bad, right, Snake?
Mom?
Okay. Oh, warning. Apparently, this mom was about to pull a gun on Tyler. Just so y'all know. Mama doesn't take it well. Oh, hold on. I just hit F1. Thank God that doesn't see something. You have me on low because you're doing a bunch of rereading of some books that'll be helpful for this new job you just got. And my captions are like, hey, Google, play Christmas music. Really? Oh, man. Why is it saying that? Oh, I looked over and it said, hey, Google, play Christmas music. But because I said that. Because you said that and I read it. Okay. I don't know why it would have said that before though. That's really weird though. My for some reason my captions think that I'm saying that all the time. You cut your hair to get out of your face sometimes. I literally cut my bangs today because I'm tired of them poking my eyes out. I hope I did a good enough job. A rainy day. Oh boy. Don't tell me that witch is gonna show up. I don't want to see the mad killer here. Oh, ow. Oh, girl. Oh, the shed. What in the hell is this? This is scary. The bangs are banging? Okay, I'm glad. What the hell?
Mom?
Shotgun?
No. This is wrong. This is all wrong. Wait! Stop!
Okay. Tell me why this game is turning to Silent Hill 2, right? I remember that town. It was our town. I don't know what the speech is, actually. Somebody could post it. Such a great jacket, by the way. Also, the phoenix, great, great analogy. Reborn in the flames.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
Now is a time to order pizza and sit on
She
the
was
floor
trying
and
to
talk
figure out where
about
you were
it.
at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
You know. She wasn't actively trying to shoot him. She just had some god-awful firearm discipline. Well, I don't know what happens.
The book.
I don't know what happens later. Because I don't think he's then going to go get a knife and stab her. I think like she's chasing him and then maybe is yelling at him for cutting his hair. I think that's part of the day because he does have to stab her to protect himself. And I think that's a lot to do. I'm really doubting that like a little boy is going to be like, you know, time to stab my mom, you know, especially a boy that's been raised to live in fear of his mom too, you know.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005?
Yeah, pretty wild. 05?
Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
But she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense.
I think there's potentially
She was
something to find given
unhinged.
it's a video game.
So
There
that's
might
it then.
be.
She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried
It
to
is a
move on.
mystery
Why don't
game.
we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
Maybe Tessa has answers.
What about Tessa?
Marianne's
She was
best
Marianne's
friend.
closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But
I hope Tessa's
we
not
need to go by the
transphobic.
store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
And some
Great.
pizza.
2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
Why are we rushing the house sale? He
So,
just got out
I
of
was
juvie. so-
thinking,
Hmm?
do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
We've been over this, and we both agreed it's time for a clean break.
I know, trust me. I'm not talking about staying for long. Just long enough to get some answers.
And you think this house has those answers?
Maybe not, but it's a place to start.
Well,
I do think that whoever gets this
I would
house
be
after
ashamed
them
if someone
should
found
demolish it and build something
and
else.
tossed it out.
I'm all for
How about
repurposing stuff, but the bad
start digging
vibes in this
without being
house are
honest?
off the
if
charts.
it seems like we
It's
need more
like
time,
every
We'll talk about
floorboard
it.
has bad
Okay.
vibes. You know. I don't think anybody
You've
should
been
live
on
in this
edge
as
all
it
day.
stands.
Is there something more going on with you?
Obviously, they've got a lot of stuff to work through, irrespective of their mom, right? And the things that she was going through. But answers are never that simple, right? Yeah, they're not going to like find something on the floorboards that was like a secret letter from their mom that says, "This is why I was going to shoot my kid that night." I wonder if like the mom was experiencing some serious delusions. Let me drink this water. Delusions and paranoia about like this like mad hunter guy from the storybooks, like the guy without a hook hand or something. Maybe there was like she really thought somebody was trying to kill them, but also don't point a gun at your kid. That's not the way. A lot of issues can be resolved through communication, right? Yeah. Okay.
it's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
That book does change a lot. They replace all the parts of the house slowly over time, so it's not a big upfront investment and rebuild it, and then they have all these spare houses, and they can build a second house. I thought this was going to be a Ship of Theseus situation, Tuafo, honestly. You don't remember enough about the finer details of this game to piece it together. Interesting. So it's like been so long you don't remember the actual, like... Do you remember, like, the greater narrative story, Earthscape? It's a new Ship of Theseus. What if you took all the old parts of the Ship of Theseus and you built a second, smaller, worse ship with it? That book changed everything.
And then we found the book, and things changed. You really don't get that?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
Hmm.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you.
I was wondering if she
I tried to
tried.
go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
Hmm. I don't want this to blow up and say stop making it about you. I'm gonna say I was hiding for everybody.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells. Allison, the smells. Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
I'm glad he got
Yeah.
a chance to find himself. You
Yeah,
know,
it does.
to like feel like himself. If you replace every piece of the house with new parts that look identical, will the bad vibes still be there? Yeah, definitely. You have to recreate all your childhood arts. Aye.
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
I wonder if
That's
this
really
game's
what you
gonna make me
need.
do repairs.
Alright. Deal.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
I'll
Minus
make
the art and stuff. Yeah. Oh.
It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while,
Hmm.
until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
Hmm.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler.
That sucks.
He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
I like that they turned like he turned his old name into like he scratched it out and made it a bird's nest. I think that's really cute. There's a leaf in here, huh? Okay. Oh, here we go. Now I can read this better. Mom and Allison argue again. At least I'm not the only one Mom is screaming at now. Mom almost seems jealous we didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Allie thinks we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seems upset when I asked to join the hockey team. Like it's wrong for me to play a boy sport. I'm gonna keep asking. I'll try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Does she ever let me do what I want to do? Oh, look, there's Mom as like, it looks like the old witch. And it says hockey, but I think it says hokey. And then look at this representation of their voice together is like two hands touching from their heads. Also looks like the outbreak is gonna run soon, by the way, folks. You were thinking about the actual structure, like copying the original floor plan? I think they should just, you know, I think when they build homes these days, Snakes, it's really just shake and pour. It's like they have a floor plan planned out. They just do whatever the modern floor plan is, you know? Allison and I started writing a story. Well, Allison did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? Okay. Okay. Saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Luke was so great, but Mom found out we watched and she got mad. She said it glorified war. Zium. Oh, zoom. Hi, Dark Star Slayer. This game is about a mystery. We're kind of like finding out the circumstances behind these two twins' really rough upbringing. Yeah, they had a tough childhood with a mom that was very self-centered, and I think was suffering from a lot of mental issues going on. So she she was not a very good mother, and at one point I think was suffering from some sort of mental breakdown and grabbed a shotgun. I don't know if she was trying to kill her son with it, but she certainly seemed to have tried, and he had to take his mom out in self-defense. He had to stab his mom. So Now he's at a juvie, and he was mentoring folks at the juvenile detention facility after that. And so he and his sister have returned to the childhood home to like gut it to sell it. But then they found a book that was about raising transgender children. So did the mom know that he was trans? Was she trying to like understand her son better in that moment? There's a lot of questions coming up. Like, it is heavy so far, let me tell you. You had a pretty safe experience in this game because you have not had any transphobic experiences except for one. To be fair, you are only out to a few people, and you're scared of those who hate folks. You understand folks who hate? Yeah, I don't get it either. There's something wrong with those folks, to be honest. Saturday, February 5th, 2005. Would mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to? When she looks at me, she doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Allison told me again that it was my fault that mom got angry at us. She is such a suck-up. Mom has barely said anything to us in the last few days. Allie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. Oh. Is that mom with the long, weird tongue? That's weird. Okay. Hold on. Let me get the cue button. And then this page says, in 2005, do this, do that. I am sick of her voice, and I am sick of that dumb name too. I'm Ollie the Goblin, it says. Okay. That was one of the names that Tyler was trying out. He said he tried that one out for a little while. So you got that ring on your finger?
Nice ring. Gift from your boyfriend?
Come on. I told you I'm not with anyone right now.
That's probably from her adoptive dad. A mom-gendered woman trying to learn how to raise a transgender mom-gendered.
It was a gift from Eddie. He had them both made at the same time.
Both?
The matching rings,
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah. This ring is supposed to be linked to the one he gave you, in a spiritual way.
Do you believe in all that?
You mean, do I believe we could be linked in some other metaphysical way? You know, other than the one that already lets us share thoughts and memories.
Fair enough.
I know for sure in this game it's definitely a paranormal thing, and they can like a supernatural thing, and they're able to like share their thoughts and memories. But also when you grow up with somebody, you're able to like share memories and stuff. Like when I'm like, Jim, remember that one Christmas where we got XYZ? He'll probably say, yeah. It's not like our twin power or whatever, you know? This is made by the folks who made Life is Strange, Director Slayer. If you ever hit someone with the "it's your fault that so-and-so did XYZ," you're wrong for that one, yeah. There's a lot of blaming going on, you know?
I think we should head out right away.
Already tired of the view?
Just finding it hard to relax and enjoy it with so much on my mind.
Go ahead.
When are they still gonna
I'll
eat,
catch
for
up.
Christ's sake?
Need to respond to a message.
Maybe I haven't found my twin powers, I
Oh,
guess so.
My sister, the social butterfly.
I hope he can make up some mac and cheese or something.
Seems we got a trespass.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Am I even a
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out
Who
here,
the hell
girl?
is this guy?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Well, your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I
Heard about all that.
but
Okay.
I never... Damn. You look like a
The
real man.
transphobia already.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
Jesus Christ. Ay, ay, ay. I am a man.
Not a woman who looks like a man, Sam. A man. A real man, just like you.
Growing real beard and stuff.
Oh, shit. Guess I'm the asshole again.
Yeah, it must be a comfortable
You gotta
position for you.
excuse us old guys.
I really don't.
Come on.
You kids keep changing the rules. You can't expect us to keep up.
Just respect the people are who they say they are. It's not hard.
No, it ain't hard, but it just takes some getting used to.
We'll get used to it, because we aren't going anywhere.
So what's he saying?
what
Get
are you
off my
doing here
property.
exactly?
Oh, well, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this place for you, you know? It's like patching the roof, checking pipes, and all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, it's, that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was
Okay.
a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Which was being stabbed?
Didn't you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
Alright, I gotta catch up. You have a friend who deals with this stuff all the time. It's annoying, I know. Yeah. Someday, I hope it's gonna just be so normal that it'll be like, oh, right. You're Allison's brother, of course. Great, nice to meet you. Sorry I mistook you for an intruder or something, you know? Hope someday it's gonna be like that, you know? You came in at the right time, but the wrong time. Kayla, it's never the wrong time for you to come in. I'm always happy to see you. How are you doing today? Hopefully, Chilliam's God, I hope so. I hope and pray for that day every day. You wish people just accept that just because they can't understand something doesn't mean it's wrong, right? Yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just, took it on myself to help her keep
The
this
place does
standing.
look cleaner than it would be if it was just abandoned forever,
Antiquated.
you know?
Love you.
Antiquated.
Yeah, guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But didn't put anything over the...
Selling your mother's...
I'm shocked he didn't put anything over the hatch under the laundry room. You know, the wrong time because of the transphobia. Yeah. It still sucks to see, Kayla. Mild or not, it sucks. Yeah, I think there's a few instances of that in the game. I don't think Tyler ever gets harmed because he is trans. Except for the instance where his mom points a gun at him, which I don't know if we're gonna see. Yeah, but yeah.
Alice? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
Sure, there's other memories that they can hold on to. Yeah, a few bad memories too. See the credit of the game, it's a very real interaction, yeah. But also, it's weird to me, Erskine, because he so clearly was like, that's a man in this house. And then when Allison was like, this is my brother, that didn't click. He wasn't like, you know, oh yeah, okay, you're a man. He was like, you're a woman man or something like that. Whatever, however he phrased it or something. You know, it's just like very clearly he had understood Tyler to be a man in front of him. And then he was like trying to work back at it, you know. Showing real life, you're glad that cis people get to see what a microaggression looks like in context. Yeah.
More in there?
You're not buying yourself.
What?
I don't know if you have mentioned that, Kayla. I appreciate you mentioning it.
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course.
Some people just stupid, yeah.
This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
Why are they trying to keep this house up? I wonder if he's like the man that was like in the nightmares or whatever. Maybe he was trying to like kill her. Use they, she pronouns. You don't use the extension. Oh, okay. So you accept whatever. Good to know though, Kayla. I will try to keep that in mind. Oh, space to speak using my voice. He's hammered, is he?
Allie, can you hear me?
Ty, we can't do this when we're in the middle of talking to someone.
But this is pointless.
Is he hammered?
He's always hammered. And who knows? Maybe it'll make him chatty. Now come on. People think our family is weird enough.
Everything okay with you two?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I just go like this to my brother all
Oh.
the time.
All right.
Did you know about the... Okay, did you know about the puzzle on her door?
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no private.
Yeah, Emma, so you have to, like, update the Franker Facey thing and stuff like that to make it display. Because, like, the extension still was working for me, but, like, it wasn't displaying in chat. I had to, like, update Franker Facey. Whenever it goes down, I have to mess with Franker Facey to get it to work. I didn't think he was drunk either, Skate. You didn't get the impression he was drunk at all, right? Maybe if he had staggered a little bit more, maybe that would get the impression. But I was like, did I just write into the game that he's drunk?
You ever solve it?
Yep. Better late than never, I guess.
Never solved it myself. I mean, not that I wanted to. So
So he made it and never solved it. I guess she can change the dials.
She may have one or two left.
You got drunk vibes off him, yeah?
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
You immediately
Much
thought
as
he was
anything
drunk.
else.
How about that? You honestly didn't get the impression either he gives the alcohol burn vibes, but not currently drunk vibes. He was instantly aiming a shotgun. There was for sure some Jack Daniels in him. I just thought he was like defensive or something. Didn't think he was drunk. But yeah, I guess he's just, as Allie said, he's drunk all the time. So
Yes. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
okay. I think we got enough out of those two options.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
I have more questions, I guess. Will it change the questions for me?
I guess I could ask him a few.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was just an American thing, kind of. Didn't we already ask these same questions? He's drunk, so he won't know.
How well did you know her?
Not as
Didn't
well
I
as
answer this
thought.
question?
When I heard what happened that night, well, I
Okay,
figured
literally
people
using
were
this. Is there a way
bullshitting
to
me.
skip through this? God.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy this as you're seeing it again.
Other folks say they saw it coming.
Alrighty, Kayla. Thank you so much for coming by today. I appreciate it. If I don't see you again, have a great night. Please sleep well. Let's go. I think that's all we're getting out of this, unless there's secret stuff I'm
We should
missing.
get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
Well, if he lives here, maybe we'll get back. Also, just noticed she has some eyeshadows. She has some eyeshadow on. It's just sort of no eyeliner though. Yeah, good.
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So,
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
I mean, this guy would have the opportunity to like break into the house and
Sam?
threaten their mom's
We
life
all
or
gotta
something.
get
So
going.
Oh, of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list.
I don't think he's
And you don't
allowed
want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
thanks for looking out for this place.
I don't think he has a lot to do.
Happy to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
I don't know.
Sam?
That's couches to be sat on, right?
Sam?
Huh.
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours.
Yeah, I think he just got
Place.
sleepy, you know.
It meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her. And
Now
like
he's
some
seeming
part
drunk.
of her is alive here still.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, maybe
take
he was
care
in
of
love with
yourself.
her,
both of you.
but maybe she wasn't feeling it. So maybe he was rejected. So maybe he was like
Hey,
messing with her or
so
something.
We really do have a lot
I don't
to
think
do.
it was confirmed, but it's sort of suggested by that
Okay,
look he gave
go
that
on.
picture.
I'll be right behind you.
He gives more high on opiates to you. I don't know. I've seen drunk people and I've seen high on opiates people. He's very... I feel like he's a little more closer to the drunk side just from my experience. Yeah, it could be a regret, Chilliams. It could also be that, like, there's not a lot to do in this town. So drinking is, like, a refuge. I know, yeah. Tyler was having doubts, and he's like, yeah, now I know for sure. But maybe that's something he returns to or escape to, like, at least that's his, like, grounding level, you know? But yeah, I don't think it was confirmed yet, Clumsy Ninja, that he had feelings for Marianne. Cool hair. Drinking as a refuge. I think it happens in a lot of towns. Oh my god!
Any VD Vec-
I'm sorry. But the name of the car she is driving is called a Fjord instead of a Ford. I also have to take the thing down and put it back up again for a sec. She's driving a Fjord Bianco, maybe. Yeah, it's definitely implied. I think maybe he had feelings for her or he was obsessed with her in some way.
Key?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
A Fjord Bianco.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
God, I hope Tessa's gonna be
Yeah,
cool.
well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't. So I'm guessing this is Michael?
But also, like, when his sister reached out to him, he avoided her too, so... I love it when they do that, Chilliams. They change the names so we know what they're modeled by. Yeah, they were very deliberate, because look, it says Fjord on the back, too. So this is Michael, who I think she went to prom with. And when I was looking at the FAQ page, it was like, this person is gay, and sometimes they have, like, sometimes experience homophobia in the game.
See you.
Hey, isn't it your day off?
Yep, we're here as patrons.
It's a cool hoodie.
Tyler, meet Michael. This is the annoying coworker I was telling you about.
I was there for your introduction to marshmallow vodka and wine coolers, and I've only worked my way up to annoying coworker.
Marshmallow
Rude.
vodka, oh my god.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how.
Oh my god, he's a butthead. Was that held for bullying, Kaino? That is so funny. You get that Tyler's angry and has been through a lot. Yeah, he can be very stubborn sometimes, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let butthead slide. Can't believe butthead was what got caught here. Marshmallow vodka is like, I remember when my dad was, when I was in grad school, my dad took me to a liquor shop because I was like, I want to try some booze and stuff. And he bought me like pineapple vodka and marshmallow vodka. It's a good thing I don't like drinking that much because, yeah. It's easier to copy a well-known brand and tweak it, right? Instead of inventing something new.
Miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you. The Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you. So, you here to grab some stuff for the homestead, or?
Yeah, we decided it'd be easiest if we just stayed out there. We'll get it cleaned up faster if we literally cannot escape it.
Hey, I'm all for efficiency.
Tyler, you are going. I'm sorry. Seeing Tyler decide now is the time to chop some wood is driving me nuts. Because, like, you could drive an axe right into your shin if you don't know what you're doing. That's an emergency room visit, and you may not keep your leg. Like, don't just grab an axe and decide it's time to do that. It's time to be a lumberjack. Please don't do that. You love that for us both, right? It unlocked this game unlocked a precious memory for me. My dad buying me pineapple vodka and marshmallow vodka, and of course he got me big ass bottles too. I think I came home with them. You know, just casually chopping wood. Oh my god!
Can't wait for us to get out of here.
Thank God he's good at it. Maybe we're gonna be roommates.
Michael is moving to Juneau too.
Oh, never mind. Michael's gonna be roommates. I thought this was about Tyler.
Okay.
And,
Thinking about
Allison.
it, you better not be backing out on me. The only thing that gets me up some mornings is marking one more day off the calendar.
Don't worry, she won't. We'll get the house sold, and you guys can move on.
There could be room for you too.
For sure. The more Ronins, the merrier. I'm studying to be a chef, so you know it'll be good eating.
Hell yeah!
I only snore during allergy season and baseball.
Baseball.
How can I say no to that?
I'm sorry. I just got so excited that he mentioned baseball, but then I realized that he's saying he doesn't like it and he snores during it, and now I'm upset. I'm upset for two reasons: that he doesn't like it, and that I just got. Okay. Always brings out the chainsaw to chop logs during its teenage stream. Great, yeah. You think he probably chopped a lot of logs at Fireweed? Yeah, that sounds about right now that you mention it, yeah. If you live around that area, you probably learned the technique earlier. You're right about that, yeah.
You okay?
Dead on my feet, girl. Got up at 4 to fish before work. It's been a day.
Oh, you like to fish?
Yeah, there's this spot called Buzzard Hole I go to at least twice a week. It's like an hour drive, but it's so chill, especially first thing in the
Nice, they
morning.
go fishing
I
together.
used to go there all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, well, if you want to go sometime, holler at me. I don't mind sharing.
Cool. Most guys I know get all Smeagol about their fishing spots.
Oh, look at you two. Bonding over the most slow and boring way to kill an animal.
She's just jealous because she couldn't catch a fish, even if she filled the lake with cyanide
I'm
first.
not... Ugh, never mind. Tyler, we better get
Now the
started
boys are
with our
ganging up
shopping.
against her.
Yeah, I'll be around if you need anything.
Aw, man. Tom Vecchi mayor for you.
The future mayor of Delos Crossing.
Tom Vecchi?
Yep. Is it really that big of a shock? He owns the only store in Delos Crossing, and he's chummy with the Old Boys Club.
I guess. He
What?
never really struck me as having ideas.
Ideas?
And he's not exactly charismatic.
Huh. Alright, let's not run around too much. I would love to, like, explore every inch of this, but it does make me sick. Seafood steaks, coffee, and ales. Wow. Oh my god. Smeagol, telepathy, and rings. It is just Lord of the Rings. It's a good canoe right there. It's a big one. Oh. I gotta remember this. Hold on. Playing at the grocery store.
Ollie! Look, I'm the ruler of this kingdom.
Kingdom. Hi, Alex.
Get it? 'Cause it's a dome? You're gonna fall, stupid. That was funny.
Kingdom. Oh,
I
acknowledge
can't
your
believe
sister's
you didn't
hilarious.
laugh.
Thanks.
That was hilarious.
Not as funny as you getting all pouty when I didn't laugh at your jokes. I loved baiting you. It was my favorite
Okay.
thing.
Right? That would be great. Lurky, imagine if someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you in 3 years. And then you're like, click to remember. Ah, that's the gal from the function, of course. Yes, I remember you from the function. I mean, hi, Rebecca. You know?
Weren't they
Something
talking
like
about
that.
demolishing this playground?
Yeah. Tourists complained it wasn't safe.
Ugh, crybabies. Playground should be ground zero for natural selection.
Yep.
Boo!
I don't know what else.
Jesus.
Oh.
How do you always get me?
I'm sneaky like that.
Oh, I suppose that was supposed to be me getting jump scared because he sneaks up behind us and goes in there. Okay. Thought there was gonna be an item in here, so boo, I'm leaving. What is this extreme though? Oh, extreme bubblegum. I want some extreme bubblegum. Damn, I can't get extreme bubblegum. That sucks.
Should we go inside or stand around until we
I'm
begin
going. Freezing my ass off down here. You boop their
Oh, hello,
nose and it
Miss
comes all
Roman.
back.
Did you forget something in the office?
No, just doing some shopping. You remember my brother, Tyler?
Your
Prepare
brother?
for.
Oh, right, Tyler.
Okay,
What
thank
a pleasant
goodness.
surprise.
Didn't Allison tell you I'd be by today?
Yes, I think she did. I just didn't expect to see such a dapper young man.
Well, I did shower this morning.
Did you just get back into town, or?
More or less, we've been working out at the old house, but surprise, surprise, after 10 years of sitting empty, it was missing a few things, hence the supply run.
Ah, right. Well, we'll get you set right up.
He's got such a rich
Must
voice.
be nice to be home.
I wonder
I'm
if
not
he's
sure
the guy
nice
that's
is
going
the
around
word
killing
for
people.
it.
These games always got somebody who's killing people in them. So I'm guessing that's what's going on here. You know. You can kind of do that, but sometimes it's unreliable. Your brain fills in gaps or changes things. That doesn't sound great.
Oh,
That sounds pretty bad. Hi, just game
course.
hero.
I assume being there feels complicated.
That's one way to describe it.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, hey, is Tessa around today?
The wife's not in at the moment. I'm sure she'll be around later, though.
Okay.
Okay, so we need
American
candles
flag
and an
merch
all-purpose cleaner.
everywhere. Oh my god, it's inescapable. I like the Alaska flag though. It's cool.
You think you could take a picture of this? Look, all the good fishing spots are marked.
Left shift. Maybe later.
Later. We've got some shopping to
How do you not bring your phone with you? What do you mean you forgot your phone? You had it on the ferry? I guess it has been half an hour already. Time is just flying by, Lurky, and the ad break is about to run, by the way, folks. We need candles, cleaning supply, snacks, and drinks.
No way.
You forgot someone
The
that you
trout
talked to for 10 minutes the day before. Very embarrassed about that. Oh,
thing is still here.
oh hell yeah, little fish.
Hey, Tyler, remember the Trout King?
Yeah, I saw it. I thought Tom might have retired him by
I
now.
love him.
You kidding?
He's
He
great.
never misses a chance to tell customers he won a trout derby.
It was a 12-pounder.
Any drink preferences?
What does this gal look like she drinks? Probably water.
Water's fine, right?
I mean, if you live a life without joy, sure.
They got gloves, tackles, America jacket. That's wild. Strong branding in here.
Hey, Tom,
Plans in
when'd you
Juneau?
get that new California plate?
Well, there's a passable cooking school there. I'm gonna be a chef.
Oh my god, there's two conversations happening.
They sent you their license plate?
Slow down, Tiger. Maybe someday, but in the meantime, I'll be washing.
Okay, I
So
can't.
I pulled strings. You mean you gave
I
Eddie a
can't stand.
discount
There's
on
two
those new
conversations
waiters?
happening at
you won't be
once. I want to die.
Yeah, I'll graduate to slinging Adam and Eve on a raft.
What?
Eggs and toast. I've been studying up on diner lingo.
Clearly.
I hate it when games do conversations at the same time as other conversations. It really pisses me off. My ADHD is too much. Like, it just reminds me of social situations where two people are talking to me at the same time, and I'm like, when this happens at the house, I'm like, no, wait, you first. Like, I feel like a traffic officer. Like, stop. All right, come through. Okay, great. Okay, now you stop. Come through. Tell me what the thing is. We'll solve this. Like, hate it so much. It's why I get so mad when I'm on the phone and then somebody starts talking to me. I'm like, I can't tell the other person that you're talking. They can't hear you, but I can. And now I can't hear them. And now they can't hear me. Drives me nuts. The only time you feel like it's acceptable is in GTA when pedestrians are talking. You're not really meant to listen to them. Oh God, Jesus! I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I need a whistle and a ping pong paddle with stop on it. Just like stop. Listen, you're doing a traffic violation of talking while the other person's talking. I guess it's just goes to show you that I'm like
So, what are you thinking snack-wise?
in demand and folks want to talk to me. Are we a... Oh, not that. Are we a candy girl? We had that chocolate on our desk, so I think we're more of a candy girl.
Oh man, I haven't had a candy bar in forever.
I'll talk to Michael, though.
Fireweed, like ramen in state prison.
Well, you won't need to trade any shifts for these. Inventory, huh?
Yeah. My mind is so numb right now. Anyway, how's the shopping spree going? Finding everything you need?
Yeah, just waiting on Tyler.
Yeah, I'd be done already, but I'm letting Tyler browse and take
It really grinds my gears, Manny, I tell you.
it all in.
Must be weird
What
for
did
him.
I mention? Oh, yeah, because the other day we pulled an icebreaker card and it was like, what's one of your pet peeves? 2 people talking to me at once is one of my pet peeves. Thank God chat is not voiced. I would not be able to take it. Oh my God. But I had said instead, when people leave stuff on the landing to go to the basement, hate it. Because I always have a big basket of stuff or a box of stuff or whatever in my hands. Drives me nuts. So then, like, try to be carrying something and I can't see over it. And it's like, oh, I just found that there's another basket of laundry here on the landing. Ah! Anyway. Time for an icebreaker question. Let's see what good ones we got. What's the worst job you've ever had is the question, Manny, that we have now polled. So worst job you've ever had. Have had a lot of jobs myself, so I don't feel like I can weigh in on this one. Ooh, a long time ago you rated into somebody who had their chat read out over text-to-speech and it was impossible. Oh my God, I can't imagine. Ugh. To each their own. Like if somebody, like let's say somebody is visually impaired and they need that to read out, like that I totally get. But I assume with the raid, it's going to bring in like 5 to 40 people all saying the same thing over and over again. And it would just be a cacophony, you know?
To be back here?
It's been a rough day.
Yeah, I don't know. But today's been crazy.
Define crazy.
Found some.
We found some stuff in Marianne's room that really threw us for a loop.
Haven't been able to work. That's right, just a game hero. Yeah, that's true. Working in the cheese processing area of a gourmet food distributor, that was worse than the warehouse, Manny. Working during election season, you had weird characters. Did you work in a electoral office or something like that, Darkstar Slayer? You've seen people use the chat to speak thing because they were barely looking at chat, like cooking. It's oh yeah, that could be helpful if you're doing something where like you're doing something pseudo dangerous like cooking and you can't look over. Yeah, they're used to having 1 or 2 people, but then they got rated for 100. Yeah, so like 1 or 2 people when you're expecting it to be low, then that's fine. Yeah. Oh my God, you had a job where the boss insisted on spraying pesticides in the office and you got headaches and vomited. That sounds awful, Dan. Wow, that's a literal toxic work environment, you know. Slow chat mode is the only way you could see that being feasible, right? Where it's like a message is getting through every now and then, but even then I think that would like kill off the possibility of other people talking, you know. An elections office, oh my God, opening the ballots, transporting things, that does sound like a nightmare. Still an important thing to do, so I appreciate you doing it, but damn, I'm sure that was nightmarish.
You want to talk about it?
I do, but not here. And I think it also might not be my story to tell. But maybe all of us can hang out later and you can get the whole messy story.
All right. Well,
Michael
I'll be
occasionally
here if
will
you
be
need
like
me.
swinging his head and shaking his hand out. I wonder if that's his fishing hand. You would not say a single thing if it was for sure going to be read on the stream. Yeah, that might be tough.
That pumpkin's huge.
Do we need any, like, hygiene products? New Baby Dry. Hell yeah. It's that fresh new Baby Dry. We got Eggums. We should get eggs for breakfast, right? Is there anything else I need? Oh, I need, like, hardware or whatever, right? What did it say I need? Cleaning supplies and candles. That's probably my job.
Damn, those life jackets are snazzy.
Oh, left shift. Hold up. So do you like probably the orange one?
Which one says Tyler Ronan, man of the high seas?
I mean, Stars and Stripes is a classic. Timeless. But that bright orange one would really bring out my pasty
Big
complexion.
into the Americana. I did not expect it from Tyler, to be honest.
That really is one enormous pumpkin.
Oh, I'm not looking at the pumpkin. Okay.
That really is one enormous pumpkin.
It's a good looking pumpkin. I like it. Cool wood carving. Okay, where the hell? Oh. Are these hot sauces?
Michael, you want me to pick up some birch syrup for you?
Is that some roundabout way of asking me to make you two my world famous pancakes?
Birch syrup.
Ooh, busted.
Man, Marianne used to...
Worst job was toilet attendant at a fun park. Having to charge them entrance. You quit after a couple hours. So you had to like charge people to use the restroom. I bet they got real pissed off about that. Is that why you quit? You'd work anywhere so long as you're not a cashier. Is it because the interaction part of it, Jackie? The manager thought you had an issue with someone, which you didn't. If anything, she was the annoying one. Ugh, I'm glad you're out of that job, Dr. Slayer. The cheese processing area was directly next to the warehouse area, and a wheel of Pecorino Parmesan weighs 90 pounds. Oh my god. That is wild. That's a heavy wheel of cheese. Is this the... Yes, this is the final New Game Thursday. Yeah. Well, I wrapped up sometime in January or February. I can't remember, but I wrapped up around then. But to be fair, still had requested this one to be specifically during Pride Month, since this is a game about a young trans man. And there's a lot of great topics in it for discussion for Pride Month. So you worked both at a Taco Bell and a Subway for your first jobs. It was awful by default, but as someone who hates talking to random people on the regular, it was hell. Oh my god, you had to be like, you know, what do you want on your sandwich? God, that's awful. Subway was... Do you think Subway was worse in terms of interaction? Because you had to be like, what do you want on your thing? How much do you... Is this enough mayonnaise for you? And they're like, more mayonnaise. Make it so wet and nasty with mayonnaise. And you're like, I hate this. I'm doing sandwich crimes. You've helped all kinds of customers on freight, but as a cashier, everybody's pissed at you. Yeah.
Everything from the bulk bins. Tessa hated it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Am I gonna find the
Fresh
damn...
cut peonies,
Oh.
triple layered chocolate chip cake, toasted marshmallow.
Can we just have regular
A
candles?
dramatic reading of the fancy ass cookbook.
Nope, just browsing these fancy ass candles.
Let's take the regular... Yeah, plain,
candles are
right?
fine.
Taco Bell was actually worse because it was multitasking and interaction, yeah. Young Trans Man would be a great name for an EDM DJ. I think so too. I would listen to their set on YouTube. This is arguably the first AAA game starring a transgender voice actor. How about that? Very cool. I'm glad that they got a an actual trans man to play Tyler's character. That's great.
Strawberries in November.
How the hell did they get strawberries?
What do we still need to get?
I haven't found the cleaning stuff yet.
Dude, this place is so small.
Got it. Hypothesis.
Where do y'all have the... What am I looking
Are
at?
you running for more gun control?
My platform calls for sensible regulations, but folks around here need guns for safety. And as you know, we run extensive background checks before each and
See, I
every
feel like
sale.
this is important.
Hmm.
Extensive background checks. How did our mom get a gun? Did you sell our mom a gun?
So, what kind of lure would you use for a steelhead?
Well, it's hard to beat little Cleo's.
Where's your
but
cleaning
I've done
supplies,
it.
sir?
Hey, Tom.
Wait,
There's something I can help you with?
Hey, I had to be sure.
No.
what? You think I'm like catfishing you?
Bye, Tom.
Okay.
Thank you for being skeptical and
Yeah, who sold our mom the gun that
No, I did not.
she almost used to
Can you
kill
believe Tessa and
Tyler?
Tom were ever young?
I heard that. I may have a little less going on in the hair department, but you should see the rest of Delos High, class of 81.
Fair enough.
Look at that cool food truck. Right? Yeah, maybe we could press him for some more before I go buy some stuff. Let's go bug him again. Yeah, did you sell my mom AK-47? It was a shotgun.
Hey, Tom.
There's something.
The boss came up to you and told you off for sitting on the counter. The chair was broken, and it was supposed to be your night off from working the games. The boss said if you were unhappy, you could walk, so you did. Good. I'm glad, Hexen. Cause like, you're the person who's like checking people in to use the toilet. Like, that's a job that somebody else can do. You know. How's business?
How's business?
Oh, a little light on customers, but that's given us time to finish up the inventory. I think we might close early. Maybe catch the final of Survival on Ice live. Don't tell Tessa, but I'm rooting for Butch. She thinks he's too cutthroat. I say that's the game.
Is that supposed to be Survivor or something?
Chocolate bar we got in last week?
Oh, no, not yet.
I didn't think I'd like it. Habanero and chocolate. But it's not bad.
Tuck it into your own supply, huh? Habanero and chocolate. This is seriously like the most boring stuff you could talk about. You try that new chocolate bar we just talked? Yeah, man, sure. How's the campaign?
What's next on the campaign trail?
Is literally anyone running
down
up
at the
against
harbor.
him?
The fishermen are getting pretty fed up with business as usual. I've got some ideas about how to keep the fish populations up, but also put food on the table. Grab some flyers. Help spread the word.
Okay, no, I don't think I'll be doing any campaigning today.
How's it going,
Habanero
Tom?
chocolate does actually sound like a good mix
The
to me.
campaign's prospects have got me completely energized.
Let's talk about the pumpkins.
Pumpkins get bigger every year.
Well, you know, our produce vendor has won several ribbons at the Alaska State Fair. I heard she spent $1,000 on her starter seeds.
Damn, that's a lot of pumpkins.
Can you imagine?
He does look a bit like Walter White Mel.
Going?
Well, Ty's here, so hard to complain.
Good for you. Family's important.
All right, well, bye. See you. You didn't tell me about selling my mom a gun, so
I'll talk to you later.
got some organic teas. Where the hell are these cleaning supplies? Also, I hope Tyler has an uninterrupted supply of his meds.
And ham? How do people eat this?
What is this shit? Where people? Oh, it's not much.
Snob much? It's not that bad.
Weren't you the picky eater when we were kids?
I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Athletic, graceful, and spirited. Sounds like you.
Sorry, I might be movie star handsome, but...
La Boheme. I haven't seen La Boheme, but it's a good one. All right, we got the Jawbreakers roller derby, fresh meat boot camp, and then the De Los Dulces live free concert, a Catholic Halloween celebration. That's great. I love that. Candyland. What have I had that contains that? Well, habaneros and chocolate. So I feel like spice and chocolate has long been a combination. It is the two main ingredients in like some mole sauces that date back a while. Oh, cleaning supplies,
Any
thank God.
opinion on cleaning products?
Only that using them is an unfortunate way to spend an afternoon.
Well, what do we have? Looks like laundry detergent. Let's get organic clean. Well, I don't know.
No, just do an inventory. You don't want in on this.
I don't know, man. Do you want the organic stuff or do we want the stuff that might work? It could be watered down crap though. Let's take the organic stuff.
Organic's better.
Hmm.
Okay, I think we're done here.
You were fresh meat when you met Mist. I love that. Was she your senior in the roller derby? Yeah, I bet it's super good, Chiliums. That's why I'm thinking, like, because spice and sweet is a great combination. I think La Boheme is such a nice touchstone in Star Trek Discovery. Oh, is that so? Did they add that as like a text that's like referenced in the thing? All right, we got everything now. Time to get going. How much do you think this is going to be? I'm going to guess $13.97. Wait, it's probably like $8.99 for the detergent. I'm gonna say $3.99 for the candles.
Pay for the groceries.
The chips probably like $1.99 depending on how big the box is, and then the water. Let's see. So maybe something around like $21.99.
Will that be all?
Yes. Thank you, Tom.
Should be very grateful they were shopping today.
Oh, hi, Tessa. We were just meaning to come talk to you.
Hi, Tessa.
Please be
Long
cool.
time no see.
Please be cool.
My God, you look like a completely different person.
It's me. Plus beard.
Yes.
So we were out at the old house today.
Heavens, why would you go there? Surprised it's even still standing.
She sounds like she just saw a ghost, like, oh, oh. I think it said in like 2015 or something. I'm not sure, Hexen. In 2005, they were still little kids. That's when the murder happened. So this is either 2015 or like... What? Does anybody know exactly when this game is set? Okay, you're either fresh meat or a skater. She had been skating for several years. I think that's really cool. Did she show you the ropes? One of the characters in Star Trek Discovery loves La Boheme, and his partner agrees to go because he loves him. The actors met through that play IRL. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love it. That's adorable.
We found some stuff in Mary Ann's room that took us by surprise.
Oh, really?
Oh, we got some
wanna ask you
ambient
some
music.
questions about her. You're the only person who might have known Mary Ann better than us.
I don't know about that. It's been a decade, kids.
I know, but I need to ask.
A decade, so it's been...
What is it?
10 years. Okay.
Did she
Maybe
ever
it's
talk
2015
about me
then.
being a boy?
No. It never came up. I found out much later, just like everybody else.
Mary Ann was obviously concerned. She really didn't confide in you at all?
Your
You should
mother
watch it.
was
I hear good things
intense.
about White Lotus.
She didn't need anyone else, and she made that clear.
But this was about Tyler. She was always willing to ask for help when it came to us.
Not at the end.
Well, like, they had that memory that she called Tessa and said, I need my goblins back, you know? Yeah, so this game is somewhere between 2015 and 2020. Pre-pandemic, we'll say. So, Mist helped you with your skates after you met, and you got one practice in with the whole team. Okay.
Look, I have a lot on my plate today. I'm sorry. My advice to you would be to try to move on.
It's not that easy.
Wow.
What happened that night? You can't understand something like that, but it was God's plan.
Wow. I don't know about that. That is a crazy thing to say.
That's all we can know. I need to go now.
Your mom turned a gun on you. That was God's plan. You stabbed your mom to death. That was God's plan.
Best of luck to you, truly.
What the hell?
I wonder if Marianne, the mom, dumped Tessa because she was like, you're a little too Jesus-y for me. You know, this God's plan thing. That's
I
wild.
told you she wouldn't talk. It's like she's got CIA training.
Something's weird here. It's weird.
That is
right?
weird, man.
Yeah, I feel it too. It's like something's on the tip of my
Oh,
tongue.
can we use our spirit power? Spirit power activates. Okay, do we walk around with spirit power? You leading me to the spirit power joint? Oh, okay, hold up. Hold up. I'm trying to focus on... Is it the fish? No, damn, I wish it was. I'd be so sick if it was the fish. Here we go. Click.
Hey guys, you all done yet?
Yeah, Mom. Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
I'm afraid there's
Oh, I thought she's like, yeah, go outside while I buy this shotgun.
no time for games today, sweetie. Now let's go.
Marianne, can you come here?
Sorry, Tessa, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, what's your excuse this time? Emergency repairs for the beaver dam?
Tessa, look.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
Ooh, were they not friends?
I'd completely forgotten about that.
I remember it,
Uh,
but not exactly like that. Here, let's see if we can call up my version, okay?
huh? We switch? So they share memories, but the memories are different. I think it's literally just remembering things. You would have responded to that lady, it was God's plan that I whooped that ass. Yeah. Maybe it's God plans that I'm gonna
Should we go
whoop your
outside
ass
while you and
too.
Tessa play cards?
No, there's no time for games today. Marianne, can we talk? No, we can't.
You hear the
Just
worship
leave
music
the
too.
groceries, kids. Let's go.
Leave the
Don't.
groceries.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay?
Okay. We remember that slightly differently. I guess that makes sense. Rashomon, you know? But whatever happened, after that, they
Ah,
walked
Rashomon.
to the counter, and then Marianne lashed out at Tessa, right?
No. Marianne defended us because Tessa got all preachy.
Which is it going to be?
Interesting. Choose Allison's memory.
I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
Okay, so which one happened? Oh, okay. I haven't seen... It is very different, right? So which one are we going to choose to remember? That Tessa was angry or that Marianne was angry?
Please, let's just talk
Interesting. Young Servo, thank you so much for the 66 months. I appreciate it. And I, of course, have a little froggy for you. You know Rashomon only because of Star Trek Next Generation and Farscape episodes that pay homage to it. Okay, I haven't actually seen it myself. I only have seen the one image from The Simpsons where he's like, just like Rashomon. And then I think Homer's like, that's not the way I remember it, you know, which is a joke about Rashomon. And for you, young Servo, even when you're struggling, there's undeniable magic that exists within you. It's the magic of remembering. Not really. But there's power in you, young Servo. There's power in you, there's goodness in you, there's the ability to do things that you want to do. It's all in there. I know it is. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you got to enjoy this Frog's boots. It's got some nice butter yellow, let's say, thigh-high boots on. That is the powerful magic right there, I think. So this little frog exists within you, sending rainbows your way. Part of you wants to believe in the second coming, Snake, if only for the reason that the actual Jesus would spend like a good 10 years traveling America to beat the target of every one of these kinds of people. Well, I hope that he starts with the transphobes. Maybe he can fix the transphobes for us. That would be nice. Get these people on the right side, you know? What do we want to remember?
Which is it going to be?
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes.
Marianne being
Okay.
angry.
You hearing this? Marianne was looking for a fight.
Or Tessa was angry.
I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
Damn, what do y'all want to pick? Was it the calling and the debts? I wonder. That's kind of intriguing to me. And also, maybe we'll learn about what more she bought.
No,
so.
Tessa was. She went all Jack
I want to
Dawson on
talk to
it.
you.
I'm gonna go with Tessa was
I wanna
angry.
talk to you now. Or do I need
Doing
to start
good, Just
calling
Game
in
Hero.
your
Thank
debts?
you.
The Lord disciplines those he loves. You're failing these kids, Marianne.
Judge me all you want.
By not
but
disciplining
don't
them?
spew that hate around my children.
Spew hate? I am trying to be your friend. They need a firm, guiding hand, and you...
My God. You actually think you're being a friend right now? Talking about my children that way?
Yes, you might find this hard to believe, but friends aren't just for loans, Marianne.
You really want to get into this? Fine. Let's go to your office. I'll be right back, kids. You stay inside, okay?
Oh.
What is wrong with you?
Hello? So how are you doing, Just Game Hero? I hope that you're well. I'm doing good. You know, I got some things done that I wanted to get done today, so I feel very good about that. The drama, these folks that make these games make it for the drama.
I wish you would have trusted me on this. I really don't think Tessa was being that harsh.
You don't know her. And regardless of who started things, once they were in the office, they both went at it.
What do you think they were arguing about? Me?
Don't know. It was impossible to hear over the music. But hey, now that we know she was lying to our faces, let's ask her.
Yeah, you know what? It's been a good week for me too, I gotta say. No crying this week so far. Let's go. Hell yeah. Alright, is she in here? Okay, she is. Huge ups. Same for you two? Okay, let's go. Hell yeah, Jackie. Let's hope we can make it to Sunday. No tears. Let's try it. Except for what video games make you cry. That's
Your
okay
day
too.
off and you spend it in the office?
Yeah. Guess I missed you.
Is there something I can do for you?
So, what you doing there?
So what are you doing there?
Oh, just inventory.
Guess I'm lucky I had the day off, huh?
Yes, what a lucky coincidence.
Your fight with Marianne back in the day.
Earlier you said Marianne kept everything to herself. But you two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
I love the way that Tyler is standing in the doorway right now. Like, he's literally like this. Like he's like Yosemite Sam about to reach for his like guns in his holsters. Like, look at they just cut away from him. I hope they got back, but he's like puffing at his chest and everything. It's so funny. You're feeling a little low. I'm sorry to hear that as a game hero.
We argued all
I hope
the
you can feel
time.
better
You'll have to
soon.
be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was
Is it?
intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. It was a long time ago. Now, I was in the middle of something.
Okay,
Twin speak
we'll leave
time.
you to it.
Oh, not that. Wait, use the twin speak. Wow, that was a
I think
dead
she
end.
knows more than she's letting on.
Duh. But there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
If we could pinpoint what it was about, she'd be out of excuses.
Sure, but how do we do that?
Time to do some super
The
sleuth
music
thing.
was too loud to make out what they were saying.
Marianne and Tessa were obsessed with that song.
I hope it doesn't
was
get me
on
muted.
all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something.
Let's listen to
really
that. I
emotional.
hope that song doesn't mute
Maybe
me.
listening to it will trigger something.
Pop open your
You may
phone.
be onto something here, Ronan.
We can't go back to her with anything half-assed. We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build.
Tom,
as
can you
strong a
blast
case
that
as
Jesus
possible.
beat on this thing, please?
Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what song it was.
Or we gotta go talk to Thomathan. I thought I saw donuts. Ooh, those cookies look good. Do you think you gotta pay for them? Oh, man. I was really thinking about making some oatmeal raisin cookies. However, my mom and my brother are both like trying to get a little more fit right now. I'm snoozing some ads, by the way. That's why I'm looking over here. I gotta snooze some ads. I don't want them to run for the rest of the night. Okay, they're gonna hit at about 9 o'clock. Instead of now, because y'all have seen enough ads. I was really thinking about making oatmeal raisin cookies today, which are the cookies that I
We should
think.
go talk to Tom, right?
Shut up. So I can't stand modern games. They always talk to me. Okay. I want to make oatmeal raisin. I'm trying to say something inane and stupid video game, please. I want to make oatmeal raisin because they're the cookies that I can basically pretend are healthy because it's got oatmeal and raisins. Can you make it with no sugar? No one would want to eat them. I have like a pre-mixed bag of the oatmeal cookie stuff, so I think I couldn't make it with no sugar because I think it comes with the sugar in it, Mellow. I just don't want to make it and then make them feel bad about eating something that's not healthy. And also, I probably couldn't eat all the cookies myself because it'll lay me out. I love them. They're my favorite Cheerios. I'm always trying to say something inane and stupid, you know? That's what the show is. Welcome. Welcome to Tina's Inane and Stupid Corner, featuring Tiny the Mouse. Exactly like carrot cake, where you're like, it's got vegetables in it, so it's healthy. And it's just like, there's 80 pounds of sugar in this. And on it. Yeah. Okay, my
See if he remembers the
brother's
song.
yelling at me. Okay. Hey, Tomathan.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
Tomalus. Remember that one song? It's pre-made dough. Well, so it's not a pre-made dough. It's like a bag that has like the stuff you need in it to make the cookies. I think that's by like Betty Crocker or something, you know.
This might be a weird question, but do you remember the song that Tessa and Marianne used to love? They played it all the time.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back here. A little worse for the wear, of course. course. Hold on. Here it is. I was happy when it got put away, to be honest.
I bet.
A bit cheesy for my tastes.
It's definitely some worship vibes. Hopefully not copywritten. Tell me they made this song just for this game. I feel like music is really important to the Don't Not games, you know? You were gonna say add a little OJ to the water mix to lightly sweeten it without having to use sugar. Okay, that's an interesting idea. If we have OJ, I can do that. We don't typically carry OJ because it is one of the more sugary drinks that you can
Is
have.
that right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a bunch of beans over there. Is it like coffee beans or like lentils? Apple juice works too. That would be because it's a little more neutral, I think.
Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, I love it. Dude, I can't have OJ with anything. When I have orange juice, it's on its own. Otherwise, everything else just gets like trashed in my tummy. Also, young Servo. I am so glad to hear that everything is doing well, all things considered. So glad to hear that. Burns a hole right in my tummy. It drives me nuts when they show like a balanced breakfast and it's like milk with cereal and pancakes and bacon and a glass of orange juice and a glass of milk also. It's just like, you're trying to kill people. You're trying to kill people. It bugs you when folks say it's good for you, like it'll make you want to eat it. Yeah. I get that, just a game hero. Oh, memory time. Oh, chocolate snacks.
The kids keep pestering me for these candies. They're so expensive.
I'll just grab a bag. It's fine.
Oh no, I can't, Tessa.
It's nothing.
Okay. But write it down in your little notebook.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so she wasn't trying to, like, lord the debt over her head.
Happy?
Yes. And I'll be by on Wednesday to help you close, like I promised.
Okay.
Tessa acted like she was Marianne's mom sometimes.
I think you mean Tessa was self-righteous and treated Marianne like a charity case.
Okay. You think you can have eggs or pancakes with OJ? Really? I'm shocked. Because literally anything with OJ and my tummy hurts. I have to have it like an hour before eating anything else. You add OJ to your coffee? Do you... I'm not going to ask that question. That's going to burn a hole in your tummy. That's like 2 acids. That's wild. That's going to burn a hole right through your gut. You're going to be able to see through your belly button all the way to your back. I don't know about that. I don't know about
We
that.
should see if we can find that notebook she was holding. I know Tessa still keeps a bunch of them in here somewhere.
Notebooks, huh? Oh, we get the power of prayer over here. Hold up. Oh, here we go. Oh, hold up. Prestige bag. Any dairy with OJ and you're late after the whole day. Yeah, me too. That's gone. It's done. Dust Barf City.
Mom, stop! That's so embarrassing!
She's dancing.
Oh yeah?
My mom
Tessa,
does
come join
this.
me. I know you love this song.
No, I couldn't possibly. Some of us are actually trying to get work done here.
She needs to pull out more disco moves.
I forgot how carefree she could be.
Yeah. What the hell happened?
Eh, thank
Think
God my
there's
mom
more
never pulled a
memories
shotgun
lurking
on me.
around?
I don't know.
Y'all got any more memories around here? Yeah, I think my mom's like a good person. Don't worry about all this crap. I love memories. Remembering. Oh, my mom. You can count on one thing with my mom. She's gonna sing to every song she knows and dance in the middle of a line, swinging her arms above her head. Does not matter if there's people standing 1 foot directly behind her. She will be dancing at the bagel shop. You guarantee you. And I'll be like, Mom, it's not that I'm embarrassed. It's that you're endangering other people.
What are you doing here?
One thing I'm trying to get my mom to stop doing. when my mom gets her purse out of her car at the parking lot, she will put her purse directly on the, she will take 10 steps away from her car, put her purse on the ground, the asphalt, and hinge directly at the hip. Because she's a yoga teacher, so she can do that. Hinges directly at the hip to go get something out. I'm like, Mom, that's your butt that everyone's seeing. And also, bad luck to put your purse on the ground. Bad luck. You can't see somebody coming around to snatch it. Such a bad idea. Oh my god, it drives me crazy.
I thought you needed help with the store.
I needed help 2 hours ago. Have you been drinking?
What? No, I just had a day, okay? I took a pill. I'm fine.
Marianne.
I said I'm fine. Kids, come on, let's go.
Wait, please. I have something for you. Take a look at this when you get home, okay?
Is it the
Make
Jesus
it
book or
handle
something?
This confusion.
Oh.
I've been working with these people for years. They can help.
Tess is supplying her with wacky stuff.
What do you think?
It drives me nuts, and I keep trying to tell my mom. I think I finally got through to my mom and was like, someone, if you're bending over and looking into your bag on the ground and your periphery of vision is literally just asphalt, someone could come up to you behind you and hurt you. Hope finally she's learned.
That pamphlet was Tessa gave to Mary Ann.
I don't know.
Was it the one
I saw
about
it in
the...
Mary Ann's
Oh,
room.
right.
It had a creepy vibe, but I didn't
It was
think
like
much
sort of
about
summer
it.
camp
It
thing.
was bad though. Like maybe conversion therapy bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Whoa. If this is true, I want to know how Mary Ann felt about it. And we need to hit Tessa with some hard proof.
Can y'all hear them? They are so quiet to me.
Shouldn't we try to find something about the pamphlet Tessa gave Mary Ann?
Good idea. What was the organization called? The Alliance.
It was
Against
like
Other
Christian
People's
Moms
Business?
for Jesus or something. You heard that you shouldn't yell shotgun in a plane. They don't like it. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah. Especially women. Yeah, I think a woman in the city told me that while we were like waiting for a ride or something like that. There was a lady waiting on the steps with us, and I had put my purse on the ground, and she said, no, that's bad luck. Don't do that. She was looking out for me, and I never forgot that. And so I'm like, Mama, don't do it.
Someone got paid to write.
Switch
Tessa,
on. I'm
Is
turning
it
on
okay if I
her.
run a quick Google search. My phone's dead.
I'm turning on her computer. Cult?
But
It's a
maybe
cult.
some
You haven't read the pamphlet, but cult probably, yeah. I know y'all don't want to have this conversation, but Lisa has flaked on rehearsals again. She hasn't shown up in weeks. I know we're all moved beyond words by her performance of Danny Boy at Carl's funeral, but what good is a beautiful voice if you can't show up every week like everybody else? I think we should start planning the winter gala without her. Thoughts, Barb. Seize the day, Robin Williams. Carpe diem is what he said. It wasn't seize the day, right? Yes, you're very vulnerable to pantsing. Somebody could come up and pinch your butt, right? Hi, Tessie. I just got back from my workcation and found the girls in bed sleeping like happy logs. Adrian said that they were riding high when he picked them up from your place today. And apparently got them both to eat kare kare. Please let me know what sent you prates you to pull that off. Lol. All morning they've been going on about their camping trip with Auntie Tessa and all the s'mores they ate and the bugs they caught. I can't remember the last time they were both this happy at the same time. Usually one's happy and the other's crying. You're busy with the store and getting ready to be first lady. Smile. So thanks for making time for both of them and sorry about the last minute drop off. You know how work has been. The girls say we love you, Auntie Tessa. Okay. This is hard to work through. P.S. You and Tom should come for dinner sometime. Adrian's been dying to show him the new media room, which will keep him busy while we drink wine in the kitchen. Your favorite little sister, the notorious NIC. Okay. Your order's been shipped. Thank you for shopping on this. Your order of garlic peeler kitchen tool is shipped. That's great.
Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. Wait, what?
Virtue Seekers
Is that what
Youth
you
Camp.
recommended for Tyler?
Alliance for Traditional Families.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Okay, hold
Let's
on.
see how Tessa explains this one away.
Okay. Alliance for Traditional Families November newsletter. Watch Dr. Whitmore's talk articulating God's design for sexuality. 10 powerful Christian quotes that will change your life. A Parent's Guide to Preventing Same-Sex Attraction. Yeah, I think that's going to have to deal with... I think Michael, the young man over there, is her son, and I think that She does not appreciate the fact that he is gay. Urgent, don't miss out on this opportunity. What if I told you the government owed you up to $10,000 cash to go to school? This is not a loan you have to pay back. This is not a scam. Take this seriously. Click below for the 2-minute questionnaire and claim your money. Let us know if you prefer check or direct deposit. Psh. Linda at definitely-not-a-scam.com. That is a scam, folks. If you get something like this. Yeah. Okay. How long can you keep cheesecake after getting it? Ooh, I don't know. Great question. I don't know if you can do that for very long, honestly. Maybe like a few days.
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good.
I'm just pelican, though.
Looking for something that I forgot.
I'm stealing your pelican.
What's this doing here?
Give me that pelican. Oh, the pious pelican. So everything in here does stem from real life. The pelican forgives the goblins. Then there's like the pelican helps her friends. The pelican struggled to take flight. Yes, it was a pelican with the endless beak that always provided. Okay, I do kind of want to read this one. And then we'll wrap up for the evening, okay? Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, an early winter storm blanketed everything in snow. Oh, you all can treat this as a good night story. It was so early in the year that the creatures of the frost were not yet ready for an ordinary winter, much less a bad one, and everyone agreed the storm was a sign that the Ice King had plans for a long, cold winter. The princess had grown in a kingdom where it was sunny all year long, and the goblins were very young, so no one in the big wooden house knew to prepare for such a winter. The house was not well insulated, and they did not have enough fuel or food. Only the pious pelican noticed their plight, and when it came to fly south with the other birds, her heart was heavy with sadness. What can I do, she thought. I'm a migratory bird, and if I was to stay, who would look after my flock? The time came to go, and the pelican struggled to take flight. It felt as though a leaden weight was stuck right in the center of her chest. What can I do, she thought. I am a migratory bird, and if I were to stay, who would look after my flock? She managed to take off, but only just barely, flapping fiercely to catch up with the other birds. As the pious pelican began her journey, the storm picked up, battering her to and fro. She had fallen well behind the flock, and she was already growing tired. I hope you all are tucked in, and you drank your hot milk and had your cookies before bed. Also, the ad break is going to start soon. I can't skip it, so you might be not hearing this. She had fallen well behind the flock, and she was already growing tired. But for all her challenges in the air, she could tell things were much worse on the ground. A deep freeze had settled over the forest. The leaden weight in her chest grew heavier and heavier when she thought of the princess and the goblins. What can I do, she thought. I'm a migratory bird, and if I were to stay, who would look after my flock? The storm intensified, and the penguin was in a total whiteout. She knew she would have despaired, but all she could feel was the weight. She groaned and groaned until she thought she might just drop out of the sky. She felt called to help the princess and the goblins, but she had ignored it. I should have stayed, she thought. It was the right thing to do, and now I'm lost, with no way to make it right. Suddenly she was plucked from the sky and deposited in the hall of the Ice King. Pelican, he said, you are flying circles around my mountain. I was lost, she said, weighed down by the weight of the guilt in my heart. The Ice King stared at her sagely. Is it guilt, or is it something else? Open your beak. He reached down inside her, pulling out a glowing stone. The pious pelican was surprised at how it filled her with warmth, chasing away cold and her doubt. You know what you must do, said the Ice King. The pious pelican flew straight into the big wooden house. Snow had already blown in through its many cracks, and ice crept across the floorboards. She found the princess and the goblins huddled in front of a quiet hearth, nearly frozen solid. No, she cried, and then she placed the stone in the princess's lap. The warmth of it spread through the whole house, melting all that had frozen. The princess threw her arms around the pelican's chest, and the goblins clung to her legs. Thank you, they cried. You're welcome, said the pelican, smiling in deep satisfaction. What is that? Asked the princess, staring at the wonderful stone. At first, said the pelican, I thought it was my guilt, but when the Ice King pulled it out of me, I realized it was something much more powerful. Just then the storm broke and the skies cleared. The pelican filled the big wooden house's larder with food from her beak, and then she took to the skies, lightened by the knowledge that through her charity, everyone in the big wooden house would be warm and fed until spring. And that is the story of how the pious pelican saved the wise princess and the crafty goblins from the long winter. See, I feel like that's, maybe it's like the child's interpretation of, like, how Tessa helped them? Maybe? Saw this.
2004.
Anything interesting?
Let's see about this. You remember your mom reading you Charlotte's Web with Templeton the Rats? How about that? See why you call me the calm narrator? You feel like you're listening to an audible book. Yeah. At the end, do they usually say like, "This has been a book presented by Audible" or whatever? I haven't listened to one of those. Let's see what this says. I should stop playing this game. Elijah. June $24 for the meal at the restaurant paid off. September 11, doll for the kid. Okay. I am a little curious though. Eric B, February $50. March paid off February's debt. September $20 for gas paid in full. Okay. There's Marianne. Okay.
No show. It looks like Marianne started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
$50 for gas paid off.
That night. I think we've seen enough.
$37 for groceries. New check for Allison paid off. Helped at the store. Medicine paid off. Groceries paid off. Helped during rush inventory. $140 for machine repairs. No show. $55 new shoes for the kids. Check bounce. December no show. Not returning calls. Jerry no show. Okay. Interesting. Groceries show's cheap. Yeah. But even then she couldn't afford it. Alright, how do you save in this? You just gotta return to main menu or something? I hate it when they say this. There should be an third option should be save right now. Oops, I forgot. How do I save? I guess it's like the last item you picked up is saving. Drives me nuts when they're like, if you exit right now, it's gonna delete your entire memory of what happened in this video game from your head directly. Drives me nuts. Thank you, to be fair, for suggesting this game. I appreciate it. I'm gonna hit yes for entering. We're leaving. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm sleepy. Oh, that storybook reading has me feeling awful sleepy. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me while I played this game. Honestly, oh, now released Deltarune. I know my brother's playing it. They got that new Deltarune out now. This was pretty good. What did y'all think of this game? I'm very surprised I didn't get really ill from it. But how many of you enjoyed it? How many of you, like, it wasn't your thing? I would really like to know. Like, is this something that you want to see come back? We gotta find out more about the mom and all that jazz. I know they're not gonna be like, this transphobic woman was right. I don't know. I just don't know. It was good detail. It's pretty cool, right? It's interesting. You'd be down to seeing more. It's the combo of it with my commentary. I see that's what does it for you. It's a short game too. Yeah, it said there's only like 3 chapters. It hooks you a lot more than Life is Strange. Yeah, I think they've dumped us into an interesting narrative. I think it's because they like the characters. Probably because they're like grown-ups. I think Life is Strange was about teens. Sometimes that could be tough. See 13 Sentinels. Because sometimes when the teens start teening, I'm like, stop being a teen. I need you to get it together. Put the hormones away. You know. You're enjoying it and you want to know what happened. Okay, maybe we'll get back to this one. It's a good game to fill in between longer ones. Like, let's say I beat 13 Sentinels and we still have some time before Death Stranding comes out. I was hoping to do Death Stranding right after 13 Sentinels, so maybe we could, like, plug in this to, like, fill the gap. Ah! Jesus! Scary thought you scared me. You know. Thank you so much for the $35 tip. I appreciate it. I'll put that towards buying well, either buying some honeydew melon this week, or I will put it towards the PS5. Which I'm gonna be buying probably this Sunday. So thank you for the jump scare, Scary Thought. I'm sorry you were jump scared as well. You were chilling in your chair watching me play and reading a book? Love that. That's great. Alright, so I think maybe we'll get back to it. Who should we go see tonight? Yesterday was easy because Adrian was on and it was his birthday. Oh, but I gotta say, this is it for the video for Tell Me Why. maybe I'll get back to this at some later date. Thank you so much for watching either way, and bye YouTube.